mama from you. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up.
95.1.
I don't pay me expect to say I can grab member. What do you remember? This is radio in the morning. I'm a patrol yamba. Young Commodore Super. You see what she? That's right. Yeah, can you know what to say? Yes, sir. I'll be a fire. And then midweek. And then you're midweek. Now, we hit there to the zoo. And then you're 26th, right? And then you're 26th. And see, I can't afford to come back. Manchester. Okay.
It's a Monday, September, number.
Tuesday, September.
Monday, I guess we
I guess not show.
I guess no more. Busung here 5:15.
Only FM 95.1.
But we just can't see the iPhone.
I can't say the iPhone. I want to guess in the mobile. Boys, today your calculation is brutal. But I drop it in Crawford, I drop it, pa.
Sir.
Aye.
You'll be out there.
Oh, Scooby, I drop it. I drop it. Scooby, oh, boy, I say him so you decide to say. Yeah, well. Now, I never want to say.
Mr. Speaker,
come on.
Me and community so much tired.
Enchia community of reading men.
Community of reading men.
Aye.
Enchia as a fanboy, as a
oh boy, day. Sir, I saw you in the
Only
packet.
FM 95.1.
Sir, Ben, I know.
Because me a fanboy pounds on the
very
cute. Just it.
And I know so big can reach them.
Sir,
now say why you cute. Not just at first, and I mean you cute.
Very cute. No, see, Casam Yania, the two. We see Casam Yania, very cute.
Hey, that's why you cute, pal.
That's what Casam Yania.
Because I said, I say,
cute in the bottom.
Sir,
why I fake again and only a cousin. Oh, and I don't want to
pa.
But we see Casam Yania, and your cousin, we cute.
So,
cute in there, no senior man for no, yeah.
There be only cute,
I can't show my senior man for no.
There be a Kalaki catch your
so you're cute, you're cute.
I hear Papa and you guys, you are cute. I am cute.
I want them.
Only FM 95.1.
Baby girl, see. Oh, boy, you're near Wapa, Jolumai.
You do what you are.
quite an interesting one. Ma yechia ye man no pay.
Yes, a man.
Na ye ma mo nyina che jo luma no aropay. Mo ho to say.
As a speaker, was so cry.
I want more my kesi pa.
I guess you're pa.
I will come ready. As a 1 year na.
I mean, my should do no much dear mom. But this week, many feedback be brief.
Feedback. I want see I day.
And go bloom somewhere and collabone pa.
Yene collabone.
Say if you say madam who ball no. As you say a mentias ya kwachi first no more cancer more.
On FM 95.1.
First no more cancer more kakra bi kan. Is it what's my
twin?
On TV ase.
Mentiri ase. Me answer say fi. So Monday na ye be boy you for chikaka say.
Say the woman say me ba the woman say say wo hu niema totoa. Otie. Wo mpene ma obi a nyusu sa. So ho. Enti no some ka say interest driven economy, right? Depending on baby nipa nka osusu so bebo interest na fa no se amfa hwa na che se onti ase na kwa akiri pa enti sa adete but yen so de mo bi manipulate yen baby ene ya dwen kire se
my twintwan pa
ye ka hwe a onti ase
ye ka ase me ya ti ase an makofa fufu abebo na ase me anti ase
what's the word yo
Monday na your boy you for local government ministry for Abaso.
I so more responded to your out here request you know.
Yeah, can't say Ministry of Works and Housing.
I want more responding. Aye.
And you're my friend.
And no more from almost a day. Now the say the 1 month ni.
And you're my friend.
And your friend almost a day.
Yeah, Asemba want to mo.
Asemba into your book.
I want to mo.
And you much you are than common friend.
Anthony my friend.
And almost a day. The crowd say
so my friend. Say omonsa kan krata na.
Afi no mo acknowledge say omonsa kan yen krata no boso me ba ko ego.
Na no mo ye ho adwuma. Na adwuma no mo ye ho no. As omo hia signatures bebre o say we sign na we sign so much me release information na mame.
Okay.
Nti no eye bebre nti no
95.1.
mensa beka.
Enti mensa beka ni da me.
Nti unim enyu America about 10 no more send it. Me 24-hour economy na adwuma pa.
No more sending na 10 p.m.
No more send it.
Na Western Housing Ministry mutimi yesa na ma nyina.
Enyu lady no friend no. I say friend Nelly. Adwuma Ministry of Works and Housing.
Nidin so de pa. Nelly. It's be
actually so bad damn yeah. Say we there. Oh, sorry for calling you around this time. We've sent the thing. I checked the we say hey. Ministry of Works and
10 p.m. you know mutimi friend.
Omo year adwuma 24-hour economy Mr. Speaker. Nti yankrata na ye tro no.
Enti krata na ye tro ye no.
Yenya response.
E dey call Ministry of Works and Housing. Yenya response.
My response no soon.
Okay.
Eso nti no ene no ye bebie na ya hwe ne wom.
Okay.
Na ye batena na ya bebo etiefo amane ne ye wo nkrata num.
Yankin kan bi wa ha na etiefo nti se adwuma de ne etiefo na ye. Na etiefo nso nti ne ye. Ya bo akire na coordinating council for ni nyamfrɛ ye.
Coordinating for ne say wotwe ho anwo nti ase. Coordinating for
director yempede wo ye no.
Coordinating council for no. Wotwe ho anwo nti ase. Se omono yan shada nkomo asem kesi o nti no.
Se ukoka bibia ya no mo frefre na course ba se mo course kra ba yenim se de akanti na mo frɛ yemfa.
Nti no nya enso de se nkata de bebe be kopa o course.
I say good board de na ekɔ right and am kwan so.
No so be kɔ ne. No so be kɔ ne. Nti ya de no kwa na
ye on krata ma ora sami dwemfi.
Edi ni team no. Okay. Ense bi ekokoso aye.
Ense bi kokoso aye ntiase.
Ya ntiase.
Na ye bi nso be ko OSP ho.
OSP nso ho.
Okay.
Unse Ghana for no ye kan asem a ya na dodo na no fa ne tra keke. But community no no.
Ye fa ne tra.
Ye fa asem tra sa. Wo kan wi a. What can we but also ye bi search say asem we a wo kan ye. Edi nyina so na ugina so de kan
asem no. Te say extortionist dey. Na no cressa say a minority do betimi agye pa. The boys iki kan say 10 million bi ni ade na mfonyi ni videos ni ade nyina wo hɔ a ye be release.
Ano dem pa omo de omo famre.
Ade na boys yi okrum hey.
Asa enunim saa ade we a ekokoso yi. Omo nya de be bompe na say omo ye loose no mo keka sansem we a. Ebe validate the American courts no judgment on the Kwekwa Asante Beokun case no.
I say ututu abraham.
So ututu abraham my parliament and yetimi pass project.
I see.
Yes. Omunya the sound come and only say before we are adwin enko ho. We are just playing around with words. And we are extortionists. We are Mr. Tiga.
Track you.
You need the actually. Is the American courts about the cancer.
Say judgment in the ho. Eba so mo say nya no kre.
Mo say nya no kre.
Power deals.
Say parliament and jehe.
Me ko say mututu jeje ya $1 million before baby ni ade mo say nya no kre.
I see you to MOP girls to parliament.
It's your parliament ni ade nyina.
The person who signed the contract na ade nyina.
But mo say nya no kre.
Nya no kre.
And mo ya na ya kan na wotwe ba ko ye jai.
Ye jai mo akofa. Extortionist aba.
Extortionist ya mo de so bo
bonu onu so obi o parliament. Mr. Speaker. Yanyan kwala omemu omo ye loose ye be link coordinates ni sesia. Ye be link nkata ni sesia. Nti no omo de omo nkoso ndi agobone ne nkosa say ye de ye na referee.
Na se miamia digital makulo se adwobrel. Ebe ya nka omo fansu mu so na chese bibia anyo.
Mr. Say asem we kokot ahon.
Eduji baby ade na du ni so de say nya kokot awie. Enti obia meyi ne ho ano na nka ye hu de wo.
Ebe ya.
Sa case we nko ade me pon bia me kwakotena court akoti de.
Prosecutor no grab the person who is prosecuting no grab. Ebe ya munkungu hu no eje no nko file no le prosecute.
Sa
Mr. Speaker.
Na nka ye ntwam.
Ni ntwam na me nko court.
Ti afenyon redraw say we civil suit.
We simple. We na simple withdrawal.
Afenyon redraw ho.
No answer wa tro de akọ judicial service openyimia na me tro.
Redraw nso de a abeka ni din ho.
Said the
extortionist no sa title no onya withdraw case ni sake abeka ne title a wokura
I say
any obeti boys ni say wo mo beka dwumfo ma ne beka
say extortionist
na no na obi bodi no say nya afenyo ye mo na afenyo say apanyo
dia sem kre ni afla ofoi
osa hene extortionist hwan lawyer hwan na ni nyina mama mo nyesa ate
oh
Moma nsan ni di ho na ni di ho.
Nti on to asonko.
On to asonko sa.
Ebe mi se mpanyifo e tufo se ebe ya onya yi.
Mani debi community men no so stop isia ebe problem.
Nti omo de omo stop. Ye dey out here request beji information.
Oh, Debbie.
If it's a court to them there, Mr. Speaker.
Court to them there. Evidence so. He who alleges must prove.
And your allegations will be
you must prove. Anyone.
Now
the burden of proof. O say hey, now we boys you can say 10 million bi ni ade wo mu. Ana wo
boys here kase hu.
Mustafa Gbande say 10 million bi ni ade nyina wo. Videos ni ade nyina wo. Recordings wo.
Don't mind them.
Hey, now want to chrome na japa tape pie.
No, Mr. Speaker.
Jenzi,
especially in cases binum say no.
Debi na ya me kura nka me claim me di ho atepa.
When you
anti manim ni di ho
one claim go for we di.
Oh.
In political games so we di.
Wo mo amfa ne say ya agro. Ana in the eyes of the many Ghanaians, wo mo person will prove say there is substance e won komo a wo mo di right? And one wants to prove say media me nka hwe me nye hwe, but criticize ya me criticize you wonti ana person odi bibi to me so. The original nchen said there be enye ne sa ho. Nipa bebre na kamasem. Men to manu mutu mfre obia say wo ye extortionist da. Edi enti a wonko a na me frɛ wo sa. Yezi de make an tia say. Enti akoya afani afan komo.
But
right? Ghana ni no
the word extortionist na own use da. But then obia obekretize ni bia no or a certain level of attack ono ne nko for edegusa ni.
Enti unsusu se sa ni ba necessary tutwa.
Tell kai say time upon kuma start criticize good but what in say one can no.
Omo ka den. Sa ho de man te kra.
Abno sa be press briefing.
I almost say
press briefing.
Sorry for the old woman. And I say
normal. Anybody
the phrase
who criticizes that section of government, there are certain words I use one also.
And I make sure say, you can't say you're old woman, or your bar paying out TV.
Mr. Speaker,
I don't know, yes.
Old man, your bar paying out TV.
Old paying now, old man, dear, and Kaya, dear.
Sir,
aye, when you're best, wow.
What is our phrase with a yomo beggar?
O say,
what is yomo beggar? As in can have anyhow. Okofu be abrewa. Usian can abrewa, our friend abrewa. See a Becassa we are abrewa. Near Becassa we are extortionists. O blackmailing Crawford Jiska. And two different things. Abrewano Obi Subit me, I can say a physical attack on her.
I know I agree. But a no is not as huge as.
But could be a reputational attack, but could be a physical.
Exactly.
To you, no reputation, and I know the physical. Obi so physical, ni here any reputational.
So I deal with them so when you need a crack.
So trim sister. Trim sister.
About paying your TV.
Trim sister. Yeah, so.
I wouldn't be a friend of Bessiwa.
Me there be.
Uniwa Bessiwa. Say I'm not a young girl. Okay. We are seeing a so far. No, on the prime time. Into on ye, sir. Even though on Yabri was, sir, but on your bar paying.
The Oba opinions, so they are not the Mr. Speaker.
Now we call bar paying our classification of Oba paying.
I'm not answering Oba opinion, and if you more parade,
was it?
And if you more parade,
grandma. We're more party grandma.
Because we got a man, certain descriptions affect one power.
Sir.
Yes, a man.
Oh, now you can your bar opinion and you do whatever I say.
Yeah, we see our mammy, no mammy says, you know, or quite sorry, I wish I now got a another young girl power.
A man is certain impression.
Yes, okay, can't answer me the fun one. I affect you more. I'll be way behind you all, Pessi, friend, everyone.
Sir.
Mese entina
I say what to be in teenager.
Entina enkrafo ni bu baby say yomu bega no.
Yeah, so I'm so minkotoje. I won't back a crowd in minkotoje. I do wabo.
Untimi for stairs.
Untimi. Enti wabo. Yeah. No two ways about it. Say almost no. Oko parliament say ya. Omo omo office no. Job 600 hono. Woman your mom the first floor near the na. Oh. Then you got 2 feet on the floor. I say left in your human. I just yes,
I know them.
Almost I say no one say
MP Bakubi no woman fee central side hono. Not all office pounds want me for I say elevator. Oh.
But when I want to say hello,
die bedroom can elevator and you
but say hello the parliament.
Mr. Speaker, let's make this thing clear. When you a matter of only politicians, Mr. Speaker, even as journalists, we've suffered similar things in the hands of journalists and people who follow them.
Yeah,
in the hands of politicians and people who follow them. Politicians, politicians, we've suffered similar things. Mr. Speaker, when him say we are beginning to cultivate a certain culture that makes certain institutions and government agencies untouchable. I say don't criticize them because I buy be buy, one may into work criticize your more. You be do attempt near can some found.
When they say yeah.
Comment section for no the air da no more the attempt can some fire. You post videos. Every 2 social media no so MJ they get phone post videos. On you do but you see we are beginning to encourage a certain culture and a me pa say aban sabe dane dachin cause aban bia there bedane bedane Joe Biden quer lose election within 4 years aban bia sabe dane aban sa dane dachin the other side of the political divide and so be start here feel say
you are coming after us.
You don't have the right to speak about us because we're mobile, You see, it's a bad precedent. Yes, set it. The fact that will be criticized a buying and chess or your NDC and also your MPP. They are very well meaning, Mr. Speaker. Your whole videos be a buying by Kuyi out in a radio. So if you did them information center. Cassette ya ban sa Cassette almost because of certain things. I know more yeah, no money in the year. Galamsey who advocacy are we are in both ends. When this government was in opposition, you know, we are Galamsey advocacy. I buy we buy you call demonstration at home be say. But in idea said I've been because I'm quite sang Kwame Appiah into no. Into no. Oh, into no. At the end of sanity. Let's not condone sa attitude, no. And we've seen, say, people who are deliberately critical of government projects, government engagements, any government activities, yeah, now we tend to go very hard on them and even attack their personality. Is that a means of trying to get them to keep quiet?
Oh yes, and no, yeah, a way. First of all, this is all when they say one more baby casas and me say dear, I don't give attention to those things. Yes, yes. Me fama dream kosa near money so be brisa. Sometimes me can't be crying master, because they may can't be any the obi true piano. I feel say your non sunny opinion, right?
But your opinion cannot be abusive.
Maybe, but in my deeper self, say me conscience and me instinct share me say adia what can you say net here? And there you can be rest assured. I don't know the answer she said the city and sana mekano. In fact, sometimes cry no some of the things we say. It's not as if say free fieba hano what tregu book so and say what plan is we na over baby. It just comes, right? And you know, and then the any problem cry. And for you cry the point is that once the people killed, right? Ghana for no ekosan lie etuaba ede omutumi ede ma a political party and its leadership, right? It didn't just end there. And see why ya to abeni ye no ya tam on minor resources in yina
Edi
ashemonsa
semonje.
Enti we did not just give you the power. We've given you the accompanying resources. I bet me am why den why juma. Ya mouth the authority said G to take taxes from us, we the citizens. Na fire and she ya a bit me am more minor den akonenim. Enti say a section of Ghanaians ni free say me party the all power. Enti and come party asem. And in this sector of the economy, a new komobia for and it is neither here nor there. And when yejuma, it will be in their widest imagination. Say Wamobedrin say Obia and Kabibi. At the time I nim so the air cost were hanen, right? And we need to call it out and let the people know say the air cost were hano ABCD and ye papa yensisano. Ghanaians have a funny way of rewarding and punishing political parties. And I trust my instinct and I trust Ghanaians say at the right time they will do the needful. You see, we a party general secretary, we a party chairman, we a party organizer, we a party flag bearer. Now Ghanaians cast a vote of no confidence to the level of the new patriotic party in 2024. It shows your incompetence.
Yeah.
It shows that you're dishonest. Right? It proves say buy and one may the papa be a juma be and so Ghana for any. The American not say. And for me, I feel say the right time will come for Ghanaians to take the major decisions. Yane ye ya famudi and say the air course the bebo hodero magana ni natiase. And it ends there. I've always said say Sameka gold board asem and I may Sami Jemfi asemwa. I have no personal issue with Sami Jemfi, right?
Yeah.
But I have every interest in what the gold board
is doing because a state-owned corporation.
And say me reproach ni go beyond the normal threshold of work. Any day who from Enkrata I will gold board, right? Any day gold board nankasa publishing. Ye di mun komode bedani personal taxa. And no, you have the right to make any sort of judgment. So yeah, then we'll make it be.
Yeah.
And we have remained very professional by doing our job. Exactly.
Man.
Say you catch there will say Section 42 of the Gold Board Act will say every quarter be a publish a report. Na unpublish ya will call you out because report in the bar. Hear me? Sense I'm true say me because report and the bet me what is happening at Gold Board.
Yeah.
The American not here say. They said the enra wo board controller and accountant general there so ye be di mu nkobano. It doesn't mean say controller not hono umpe na asem. In fact, we need kra. Onye wadam. Exactly.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about it. It doesn't matter who is there.
Na and many imagine class my checking
exactly. People should understand that. Say President Mahama now we the number one person in this country. We talk about him. We talk about him not with the intent say yempel mampenya semo. We talk about him simply because probably we are not happy with some of the policies or rolling out. The American not say. President Akufo-Addo are criticizing. No. Yang criticizing President Akufo-Addo simply because your time President Akufo-Addo.
Baby, or you busu any anki pepper.
Exactly. Or you me offer and pepper. Hey, me offer a president. None of them come to me. I Ghana. We criticize him because as a leader, the responses to certain issues were very bad.
When
and we will tell you, Mr. President, baby, I am not the one who book the old code, dear Debbie, and you want any expect or dear befa. Now, yes, ye Kumasi will be any baby a Kumasi quida. Now, two car, you would the actually a ye akosombo. One nam a flower ho quine swat. Yentine mwa nkosi so bedu hohoi. Ansani ya kachosi yekokuma.
Yedin.
Yakazazi yedin. Meko hohoi yedin.
Meko.
Meanwhile, passengers is a derby. Enye hohoi ni yeko. Yeko kumasi. Kwanwe enko kumasi.
Okasa omusi yedin. Obi so di efa tema kwan so ndi yedin yeso ye de obafa hohoi kwan so
enye. Enye sa ni. And no, we will call you out and say some papa driver baby ade na no nye ho na kwan ni da. Yen twa ma nkoku ye ne ansa. Na owuo wo hoyi no. Enye mienu na de ba ko aye experiment.
Ani yenye gina mo aso na nya 9 lives.
Exactly. Enti no ade ne nya ye beka cho se enye. Eye nso ye beka cho se ye. Rose minister ye adwuma. Ye bona baso. Wo ye ni yi a wanim te. That is what it is.
Yeah.
Obia nso ni din and obia nso ye den chro ni din. Adwuma ya ye. Your biography ni chro no.
Yeah, and yeah.
In my mind, there be me baby me bisa me ho say. The listener no wasting the time and opebia over 400 radio stations in this Accra. But the obetie man opebia no. I asked myself as a presenter, say, why would that person choose to listen to me? Jamaica not here say.
Radio Nsempa.
What is the difference between many others no? Entia ebema nipa no cast a decision on say as a semi-tier speaker. Is Mr. Speaker objective? Is he fair? Is he professional? Odi atem and now ye den. Obia ni interest. Nipa no obetio no so okura interest inti no obetio.
Obetio, yeah.
Simplicity.
Onim ni opesote.
Exactly.
Otio no wan tin opesote o. Obedum noko.
Of course, obetio ni off.
No akotie ni
opeso ka di opeso te. E obia ni interest.
Enti no mo didi atem no so
obia choices and any preferences. Bebre na so edi atem no, wo mo di so mo ntimi nya hetie. Because they know said the whole cano. Just that.
Obetie ha no.
Interest ni online.
Obetie ha no. Na we hu no kure na wo mu no. Owi anu akotie ehonom no de ade
de na. They satisfy the interest.
De ade na kuma
kaka. Enti sa that. Enti I don't know and say
but we need to sanitize the way I see your political conversation, Mr. Speaker. And this is not me trying to be overly critical of officials in this particular government, but they are the ones we are going to focus on. Our position
there is a resources behind it.
And some of them can nanado aban who do opposition na answer down form because more opposition for nye. Mr. Speaker, yan can on record say idea ba occupy ma Sam George be popular was because of Eslo constant attacks on Sam George. during the time when Sam George age na so in opposition no. Ade ba ko ma Sam George here popular powers because na Sam George twena dwensi nneema bi so ye ne parliamentary duties na ye de wo kra ya kwala experience be na o baby so shout it near the cancer for Sam George ho sa ni na count the man be popular and omunim sa nneema we nyina Mr. Speaker, we've seen series of activities including members of parliament on the minority side raising certain concerns as much as the concerns may sound flimsy or may sound laughable. The response of the government or members of government should not be attacks. Mr. Speaker, okay, so last year there was a certain incident be I say some airplane B ABC so almost say drugs hoons and same be
I tell my so
the ranking member on the defense committee echo raise concerns boy now the government spokesperson called the ranking member on the defense committee a clown. Mr. Speaker, okay. Called him a clown. That is what we have reduced our politics to.
And Ghanaians will judge at the end of the day.
That is what we've reduced our politics to. Sans and Semono omo communicating with Dr. Baumia before 2024 elections. They had the same posture. Who criticize about me? They come and attack you personally. Almost me go for a picture be a new penny be a trap. They are to us walk around in this and it is the same posture. And I will no more so take it. And ye who sa movie way that Mr. Speaker, sa movie way.
And your movie is here.
Your movie ye who be that and 10 ye, Mr. Speaker. And 10 ye.
Now, Ufri said they will come on man.
Sir,
they know the right.
So does it validate my theory? Say Ghanaians don't get tired of people in government. People in government get tired of being
themselves. Yes. Me no can say crabby brina brew.
Some yes. In some person co-position.
Co-position pa.
If say me gidi sa say Ghana for emre.
Unimana.
Say ye who say where the beer you call there be.
Ghana for emre.
No more judge. Fight ya no di to me na fi wa bre no we judge ho.
Say we nya the person.
Na fi wa ye no be co-position.
We bia. Omu wie sa na do so ma wo mu no mu hu de omu ya na afa mu trim yo mu de se obi wo ha wo hu skada obi wo ha wo nya adwuma kra anya akatuada se wo ye CEO oji over 40,000 50,000 or sorry anopa bia ne directors ban nchen be chia no ni di nkomo watoto to fie otimi tu kwan anytime bia ope right die nti a wo ba politics mo such a person no oba politics ni mu so be eden obepe bibi e de akọ majority of Ghanaian politicians and yes omo vision be a extraordinary be omo de ba be sesaniema. When you have a vision it will reflect oba wa memo ne be kire se o na wo proper ni so ade hunu na wa building year na wo pese o de be sesaniema.
And so they ojidi so mo vision
and then dodo na nso nyumaku e de omo to ano no omo niema omo ye ho no will tell you say this person no genuinely or vision be obetimi dia sesa niema. Yenzi oti ase.
Yeah.
Enti wo mu wie bia na bro mo so na afa etri mu dani ade na yeden asset in. Wo criticize no kro dikan na adwimro dikan bisa na wo kra no dia
na wo abeti criticize.
Wonya adwuma da wo.
And me hu sa poster ne pa Mr.
Enti jawo mo. Jawo mo no mo nya mo niema. Ghanaians will be
there no more abanda da num no or more brother o ye school on say that
adwuma
papa bia da
corporate job ye sorry
ba ben na wo ye adwuma na ye criticize adwuma wo ya omutim sure din bisa say wo grounds
omo afa the tougher belt in the mono right aye adwuma in the corporate institutions ebi kra private sector bosume so a ogina katua wo manage akatua ne said yes so ye no
we live diligent life
live diligent life omo ba politics omo behaviors ye different
and
because you said the man is
me ye senior man back or ye member of the community of reading men why no say opese or joining about ye na ye man the crime man joining
okay
lawyer Bobby Banson Mr. Speaker so him no
lawyer Bobby Banson
lawyer Bobby Banson
yes
Obetra assembly or Twitter I say one of the problems you are facing as a country is that many politicians have become and are becoming lawyers merely to clothe their opinions with some semblance of logic associated with legal education. Unfortunately, some of them just do not.
Okay. I just also law now. I just say we nyansa say.
On certain Kenyans asem.
O Kenyans asem
biya. Obeshara ko GS kwa na beto no. So say ne be ekoye ya ye boni dia ne aboni dia. Lawyer hwan ya gaze as o Kenyans asem. So Kenyans asem. Omo kasa yi hu Mr. Speaker. Omo kasa yi hu. Lawyer bo banti ano pe yen chia no pa.
Ba yen chia no pe. Yen koso ne anyi adwuma. Why Jezi? The Ghanaian people, they are very wise, and they are very learned. Ghana ni bi ani ati say. Oh, especially omo e won kra ha no. Omo ni bibia na ma. Enti
eba ni say na A295.
And they offer newspapers ah. NPP for you tia mu sa.
Omo tia mu achapa.
Tia ni so mo tia. Just 2 years ago, na ye mo chem so.
Debi.
Wo mu bebre ni ye yaka.
Omo boycott media journal kra acheze.
Me kra de o de no de. E on different opinion.
Omo boycott yen.
But I'm saying say on personal levels with them, omo bebre ene ye yaka. Say omo bebre timi fa tape no mo afro say oh speaker na say de wo ye adwuma pa say hey adwuma me ye no sa na me ye no na no. The same thing. We sign. Only say those times now free say
you are not the one in position.
Exactly.
Pressure in news.
No, so exactly. Until you okay. Until they say they me hear you ma. Sa na me hear na kufu at the time. Mu tu galam say wo mi kroma na me expose mu nyina mo se menye. And so na me wo interest because na wo mu ku mi kromo for. Ezi. Say the mo tu galam say pa dia say mi kromo no.
So Galanda no ma can't say.
Enye galam say kumba o.
Sa Samuel boy hono.
What the yanko di why? Na the day of accountability beba.
Enzi galam say o mo jan on.
Enough is enough.
Mr. Speaker.
Osahene drags Sami Jemfi others to court for character assassination. Enti enkomo ayedi no eno ho ayina. I don't pay custodian the Democrat
custodian.
The Abba no enti custodian the nigga Abba. I don't pay Otobia ubehu. Na be miniana na be infonida. NPP demands account of 1.7 billion gold board and BOG losses. Enti anonso da. Now no cash for Ghana's licensed gold buyers. Reuters review.
Me kind of report no.
Reuters was saying.
So who said under the new arrangement between BOG and the gold board no.
Yes, the new financial model.
The financial model no. Say you know BOG no. Watching is a fee gold board.
Is it Bank of Ghana say only gold board need tracking be or money can be
yeah. Into no na. Reuters for the report. I think it was on Monday anyway. But I said there are being financing challenges in the gold buying sector. No, Sika yet beto go na say challenges 1 or 2 big kakra. But those are one of the things. Finance analysts and more analyzes some of these things. No, almost forecast here. So I'm sure it's a good board nankasaka no or forecast say BBC bit me see.
I said we are in the transitioning period.
Yeah, BBC bit me see. And said that you won't be because I think are starting to know. Some of these challenges are surely bound to happen. Yeah, I mean, Reuters or na juma. And I'm also because I'm credible.
Oh, I don't know when you're credible. When you're credible.
Yes, you are better at DBA and you're so credible. Say, I'm a friend, someone credible.
I don't pay me the boat nearby Juma.
How's that, Fabi?
I me Fabi, I no pay. Na bano na ye radio. In fact, me fa car no baby I done the radio that Mama Nancy send free hon. Tini ye news. Anana womudi galamse hon komo, right? Na driver not knowing who I am. And Obisa say, boss na galamse yombet me to us here. Because there is a reportage say in the Ashanti region, Amena a collapse ekun over 23 people, right? The Ashanti regional minister and I'm at that clarification though. And it was part of the news item. And driver they bisa say boss into galamsey politicians won't be too as here there. And I'm bisa and say na adwen kire ne saying. And I say Jay-Z. I say onyi ni say yeah, I don't say be too galamsey na say. And I'm sure okay. Then something dropped in my mind.
So we have limited microphones and maximum beauty.
Say galamsey no first no say nye na ye share galamsey na say right ye tu me di galamsey de hon koma the mama kuma ye me ya no ye the level of impunity associated with it. Yes. Impunity no because the bia me ka say ye nyina oman ni nyina tenase ana ya bo parliament hoka ana parliament ahye mra ye mfa so na wo pese wutu for magudi a wakwakotu, right? And a section of the Ghanaian people said there be no matter ka bia ya bo parliament no mo de mra no kra ya hye no mo mfa nya adwuma. Enti they will take the laws into their own hands. Omo abeye de omo pe. Omo betu awie, omo tu wie nso a. Amana na omo atu na omo yi sika no. First of all, you say before abekwakotu no, famran hye ya wa ye de ato ho de so. Na fakotu. Ana wo se there be wo de wo mpɛ sa nti wonye umfamra ni nya adwuma ana wa wo de wo pɛ illegally no wakotu utu wie nso a common sense you even tell you say amana na utu ye na wo de to ho do yenzi esese utimi ye den ekata so now omo wie a omo sanso di attempt by telling us that there be munnim nyansa na munnim de moka enti sika ne de yafa ye de by force akotu sika no amana nso ye nkata so de mu pe bia monye right ana omo gya amana na gu ho na amana ne gusu a na ye den eku nipa edu ba bia Jay-Z ne nukremu pa no the entia edu ba bia gold board nsem kaye no edu ba bia na akoye den kakra nde se if for nothing at all gold board raised $10.9 billion in 2025.
Yeah. Yes, yenya ho fa so.
Na say gold board no by far the regulation any mra ye de buy yenya ho fa so as a country.
Yeah, yenya ho fa so.
And that excites me. Imagine say old law na nke wo under PMMC no, right? And no ne that's wo no ma. Sa 10.9 billion and now the $11 billion one and ke konkrofo bottom straight individuals Jay-Z they make cannot say
yeah.
Number 2 omo be small girl gold no e de akọ Dubai akoye den akoton wabre kura omo nsan tuato e ma ban enuntina asa sebe woye maame na obatna oso anu agya ne nan agu so yes obe paper untwa ntwene right and you will not throw away the dirty water with the baby obe hohoro no no aye den wafa wade esa enye sa
yeah.
Say the current regime ya ye woman ne nekrepa ne say Jay-Z omo a eye galamsey no womu bu yanimtia but say arrangement e wo ho no say wo ye galamsey say wo ye illegal mining say wo ye legal small scale mining emra ne say untimi nkoto gold no nkoton no ba bia except say wo ton gold ne dia eden e dia ma gold board ene Ghana aban even though ye wo womo a still na womo aso odin a womo find ways and means a womo smuggle gold ne bi we cannot say gold board ne ba yenti yen smuggle gold bi em wo Ghana eno kra de okasa na je say onye no kwarekafo but the reality check is that smuggling no eswati. So I'm just imagining in my wildest dream say the current law any regime ye womu ya ma this is how rich a Ghana for be eye Jay-Z they make cannot hear They are very rich. Very, very rich. Extremely rich.
Yeah.
Hey, now, Jay-Z, what's the one now? Who two gold now bet me the gold now for baby kotonwa jiskan die go botomo at the prevailing world market price. Na wunya $1 billion crab beto account ma. Genzi sika kuma. Ah? Sebre sesafo ni awurade ba gold nso tumi sesa nipa sebre.
Sir.
Aye.
Gold sesa.
Gold. Esesa sebre bruta.
Oh, okay.
Sebre sesafo wono ni awurade e ohata suru. Ba Genzi se gold kakra wo fie ne poni bi ma wa esesa busua ni nyina sebre. So this is how much richer and can Crawford be in the absence of the current gold board regime and laws are we. So I'm imagining, say, PMMC time na enye oshe. Say, we mining na. Chinchina chien say we ton gold ne de magana buy no. Na minus na nka setimi ko ton gold no baby a. Womo pese womo ko ton ni bia agi omo sika gombotom. It should tell you how rich people are in this country. And until a gold board as them no, who can know why you careful kakra. Now again, Yezi, some of them were even richer than Ghana. Now in 2022, Bosia Hini Ekoboy.
The eyelashes are longer than
IMF extended credit facility a yekoje ya o maimuni nyina yesi kasemunye ye ho akire ye enti nkrofo ekọ pension wo mo agi wo mo pension benefit a wo mo de akoye investment kra no eduru ba bi na ese aban si gina ese se wo koye investment 50,000 a enei aban se o ma haircut enti interest no nsi hu na ese aban tua ma no kra no aban ama obre wa chiche mu odi betua. But we see kana nkasa sika botini na we de koye investment no aban se wasa te ses kana so. That was the situation and the condition ani ewo mo. Right? Enti say we kita 50,000 ade koye investment aban se wa ma haircut. Enti your principal money na we de koye investment no na so wasa te e de about 40,000. Na che say we lose 10,000 Ghana cedis. Out of you when sikana wo de koye den wo de koye investment no ne awia abana catch us okay because mama haircut of 10,000 cedis wo sikana ba be 40,000 no afa ye be calculate interest no ye betu amount no on the 40,000 Ghana cedis and not the 50,000 out there den wo de buy no na ye calculate interest no wo 40,000 Ghana cedis ni so wia abaya san catch us so mami mfie num de ko mfie nson ika na ade abo aban bosia enti aban je sika no for 90 days 90 days and it is expected say aban betua wo sika na wo de koto treasury bill no wasan so tuansi ho de ayeden e de amount say de be ya wo sika no bewo eno ano no san krofo nyina nya haircut o Yezi. It should tell you the magnitude of Yesi Kasema na pronatite. We're in a very bad state. Gold for Reserve Program. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Vice President Bawumia Womone Kofa de Bai. Under the current regime, as society bebre na no asesa. And society bebre na asesa. The asesa ne yese. Nanka first no omo de na nda omo de na nya compose say utu gold akoton ma aban, right? Ubetimi aton bia ma ban na afi ba bia pese ukoton de aka ne bia no. Watimi de aiden e de akọ. On every day, any day, anytime. Genzi, I will support the fact that wow best more gold be a yencho. Because within 1 year, na yet me raise over $10.9 billion. What it means is that say ye yire na ya mamrani ye stifa ye betimi a generate more.
love this.
And they have a no kasa odim say minus ni super Jay-Z.
Tell us about the
And do you know why I wamusu? Wamusu because wamu say a buona gold board needed to gold, no. A buona form. And we agree say a buona form. And fair price. And we share the international world market. And we check it. Now we boy who anya sa buona na gold board the day. Editor gold no in this Ghana.
the soup. What
But at least some of the benefits. Buy any homa. Scooby yacht here ya or no one koye galamse bia so ya or benum galamse hunsuo. Right? The development kakra sonya. Because we cannot also allow you as a state to cause the impunity. And we are what for seconding in the show na no abusu phone kro ade ayede. E de akoyeye. For that on any day I will support it.
Because who doesn't like kinky?
Na money the account muntimi relate because Jay-Z they were stating the position clear. Say until say me dey be moving from side to side.
Yeah.
Na who the level of impunity no. O ka cry bi ho kra wontimi relate. Obe relate aje we hu mfonyi ni ade.
Me dey book mu galam say no me hu.
All right, now we're looking forward to the future.
Unim wasa China.
There be. But my sister say Kubo was a friend Chinatown.
Unim wasa China ho.
There be.
Okay. Wasa group home. Wan kasa wadam for homeboy ni krom. Wokɔ hɔ no ma.
It's China for.
Wasa group home kro na da ho ni nyina over 1/3 of the population ye Chinese nko a.
Asa.
Ai. Na wo mu wo fufuo ton. Omo toton aburo. Omo toton kokɔ nyina. Ana omo ayire omo ho no omo ne ye ma nso awo. Pa. Ayo sir.
No ma wo Kofi China.
Kofi China. I'm not China.
Nobody wants to go home.
I feel be who akula say na ni ma so ye China ni aso nye China ni enso ye China ni. Chinatown. And then you move through her no. You'll be shocked. Osha see free, I am free. I am free cried in my bay from Dunkwa on Fin to Tomua free or Boise Baby Red Dunkwa on Fin. Na utu to Tomua kwa am free. And any areas that you clearly understand some of the conversations you having. And then you'll be also the best of more tears you. One kasa, you come to terms with realities on the ground. Okay. Jay-Z, and come away ni dear, woman kwa no mundi omunkoswa ndi no court, right? Na no krebia won bia no emeded no bia hu.
En court on.
Aye, say extortionist to, say extortionist to, enye ho na me concern wo. Ana who say yen shed down ko mu into details in this uncommon because as a country crowd ye so dramatic say you're losing focus on the main issues crowd necessary di hon komo. You see the American not just IMF said Bank of Ghana secure losses of $1.7 billion. Now, Ora Sami Jemfi press conference at Accounting to the People series. He made it clear say from July Bosumi chairman win. Under the previous financial model, na Bank of Ghana no a year arrangement ni ADM yetimi nye sika di to gold no. They say Bank of Ghana ni nye bill. A gold board na nkasa de Ghana buying. Ana ebe faso ombenye sika di ayede. Ombehe kwa ombe faso nye sika di to gold no. Instead of we discussing that, Yezi, Adiana Kodanina, Avenoma can ye extortionist, and on ye extortionist. They say, Ababe Dane, a ye personality profile, and ye you see, you. I just don't get it.
Almost a man for no. It is easy to skew their attention
Exactly.
from the facts of the matter, you know. So, what can I do stand your senior school, writers and debaters club? The chair say, so you be a debate, and I say, who per se will counter the very hard that you either counter the facts or you counter the personality. And since Mr. Speaker, I know and I say, yeah, debate for be you to once and more. The first thing I may say, I either counter the facts I would to do, and I say, Mr. Speaker, say, okay, only you tell them how can you to once and more.
Only credible.
Okay, only you tell them you can you to once and more can be.
And if you can't attack the facts,
yes. And the writers and debaters club, attack
the messenger. Okay. Because the no crepa woman say from July ye chemwe, right? Eko nyina kosise President Mahama ebi odina memwo bebawi. Afeina ye ba benye opportunity. Access gold board na djuma ankasa oye den. Oye. Because in the last 1.5 years, oye djuma yes you a car bar gold board say kane nyameka. Right? Na yes you a kano Bank of Ghana books so. Enti a Bank of Ghana for ka. Enyeza. But from July ye chemwe, gold board na nkasa na penny sika ni ade obetim dia to gold no. So from July, ekwa kosi the ending of the year. Say gold board no add in the financial statement and annual report ba. Yezi, half year performance of gold board no. Ehon ye betimi ayeden aye a better assessment of indeed the ekosu of gold board with the gold trading exercise omo undertaking. The make cannot say the audited report beba any the befri mo aba nyina no ehon no na the reality will come to play. Say gold no ye to aye boka and aye ton aye moka. Was it just a share attempt say ye be force ya the cash gold board ne konwana? That will be the timer. You bet me I I'm making a better assessment. Now, some agent fibu financial model who do bebre so kwan your move befa so a abeya wombenya sika dia to gold ni bebre. But no cry no ye ni hu komo. Just stay with us. Na okay, want me anyina so. Mamen komra yemfa gudem semra. Buy baby a phone line.
on your offer for championship. On your offer, so now I think say US come home. Now, Minia.
But on his can a woman.
And yes, on her cry. And yes,
Eh, no one was here.
What?
I know they are taking
Say, Asma Wooking, 1 million. At the whole meeting team, just because who ban no poco tintin, who go good board. Now I can file law. No, I bet you remove fit a stroke, Cassiana, or Bio from Yatas.
But I told them so I have brand, no. Brand
For
association.
now, I think
Brand association here.
and only a be the third option.
There be normally for ye radio you may say no normally bear first or second send and say Mr. Speaker
and I say of course in the baby about
cinema
oh shame net
to boss
cinema for be
na say course in the baby senior man for baby
nemu
ye and I me say me brand no form emu ye but brand no form embo me
okay. Oh yeah, na yeah.
O say David.
And David say
brand no for member.
E wo he krom ha na no ho.
Krom ha ya, ma men ka asem job. Baby ho na wo kwa. E be dum uja kra.
Mo. But at the end of the day,
at the end of the day,
no. At the end of the day, no. Mimi who say brand is very important.
Exactly.
But no. In my opinion, any number one.
Ma men ka asem job.
Catch me.
Oti hey.
Ko.
See catch us.
You me go san frame you.
Sa
ba ko bi supra frame and ra o tori kan asem
see what hey yes apedwa ye adwuma wo media general media general
and interest ku visa
o say
ko de ko kan asem
I say boy Real Madrid no
ko kan asem
media general I say Real Madrid no
apedwa ye adwuma wo media general Ghana nyina media general and it so
and then no yes
radio
yes.
TV,
yes.
Ghana nyina
good.
Good. The Real Madrid of Ghana media.
I agree.
The American not yet. Good. Na yes, who free Real Madrid.
Ako ebi Osasuna.
Eko Osasuna.
Hey. Eye league kro na bi no obo.
Tobo ase.
Eye league kro na bi no obo.
The Champions League da.
Adie no.
Yes, ebe bi ase obi an be Champions League.
Udie.
Come
adie ne da form kra. Wo ye no hwia.
Okay.
We show baby o brand credibility
could drew
any the sustainability of a brand na could drew enye ni nyina na iska
don't you adie ba ko so e wo ho e say
because me ba
because we nsem na nti wasem
so body media general na
emodu
those are baby amount
emuso
baby apeso connect
don't you also think
obet me Nike sign deal obet me Adidas sign deal
don't you also think say don't you also think
when you can tank shoes
unim say utemi Mr. Speaker unim say baby I also build a brand akwakodu unso betimi do brand no akwakoko page ho for example Cristiano Ronaldo eko Saudi no na enye that popular me bwa Ronaldo ko ye hey say Osimhen Saudi it is a Mr. Speaker tisim
so utie
ko
they walk and
Saudi anya popular Saudi for ni kreska and they knew what they wanted to do
and tisa a form crown su kuteska they know what they are doing
example ya o boss example
omo ko nyina omo ko bi go Ronaldo omo ko because omo ko jiska
enti wo so ko no wo de na ko wo de brand na wo fẹ́ ko bi
example ya o mai say onso betime de o brand no akopagya de e wo right obetime
good.
At any point in time, you can decide to take that decision, right? But yes, adwuma na me ameti here my brain.
Abrabwasi awobeye in Tebina.
I think you are not getting the point.
No, I'm getting the point. But the person make sure they say, "Sadi and my bread."
Say, "What you do?"
Tobuasi.
What you do?
Oh,
and when him says, "Oh, kwa, mebo, oh, kwa." Mr. Speaker.
Or this kasam sa no akosha mnem.
And the very one. And then Mr. Speaker. Oh, yeah, do come on.
And come on,
come on there.
Yeah, me can say. Me can
when he says meba. So yeah, for instance, who might do say no? Oh, kwa. Producer, ni mwa do. Onu so be do echi. Meba. Oh, me mwa do sa.
Ah, mwa do.
Apeje so mwa do. O be do echi.
Okay.
Enti based on who arrival, what be to say, Annie, you will attract the insects, the big insects. They will all follow you. Now, when you have top insects, no more fighting for Annie.
The person make a journey is Kwame Appiah Kubi. The person make a they all can hear right.
Sir,
Okwa.
let me tell you,
okwa at the lights betu baby a walk
Go.
right?
Good.
But how many years a bit take you
Before some kosoro no.
before say a honey be pija no?
Na wotina ha nka.
So what's na ha?
Nka mo twem ho.
Because mind you, as we do American player be anywhere or good counsel around him or be called Saudi in his prime.
Which I disagree.
So all prime, that's all good counsel around you. Normally, wouldn't say football is on prime your bed 24 to 28 years.
Yes, that's true.
24 to 28 years now. You are playing your best football.
That's
playing
true.
Baby Outbeju Udin,
That's true.
Aji Amba ambassadorial
yeah,
deals,
yeah,
any
yes.
awards.
Mr. Speaker.
Who you now champs are 28 now. Now,
Mr. Speaker.
Siboya Oboni Din.
Yes.
Enkrata as we 28 as a 29.
Good.
Or call retirement time.
Enkrata as we deal.
Oh yeah,
Obi a ya wo ne
ni
Ghana.
age no.
And then mind you, another thing so yeah. More boys are Libya for league no so. One of the things I knew about Saab brands omobawe chon na omabuska kese dia chon kese ne se otwia ba ku mienu wi na afi ni aka ni twia Libya for no they are actually very very known for that. Obebuska kese e dia ba chon sa Libya league no. Ochon ko wi a otwia 3 months wi na afi ni aka no ompeso betua.
Okay.
Uko FIFA, the best they can do is to ban them in terms of transfers.
They will pay.
Yeah, one will transfer ban and
They
one.
will still pay your money. Mr. Speaker,
Do you remember the story of Agogo ne Zamalek?
me say they will pay your money.
Agogo awewu.
Sana Kamara ne Karela dey. Ya dey toast Karela for 3 days no more test kana to my boy Nenya.
That team no.
Mr. Speaker, me sa foto na brand dey man dey minji to.
Babinko, yeah, the sports in
This is say eti. O dey enko break mra.
Is it hey?
Say eti.
Kudu abapa. Obeji atina na obeji ako.
Somo ewo kasa fite so enano pay Nsempa Jumede no Mr. Speaker any team no Jumede ndentia enye asem koto live on Facebook live on Mountain 96.1 FM udu on mo na wonso wa like pages ahudoni na on all the social media platform no so ne hu se see etie anope enko no to so sports minister ekopie mu ewo eye multi eye and these facilities are hodwa yesisi ye sports centers are hodwa empenfo sisi ye no or Nsempa to dwa afa ho ye beba na ye hu se de si etie Ghana Premier League nkomo e wo hanom sanso no nia atena community league no munchire mu san si etie anopai ye de nyina eba ababesomo edia megiso Isaac Ansa Apija PSC papa production team no mu nyina da kire wo se demakum adepa GH ogirem sanso na Kwame Emmanuel Bismarck Kwaku Sapon Solomon Amankwa and Alfred Chimensa Nadia and Branch thing the Benito Aquatic and soon ko Facebook videos and pictures ni nano obehu videos ayebo inano Gideon Ogidigidi and edit ya yademun sam eba min so ameso man opeye from me Isaac Ansa Apija. Yanshan Samana Nsempa so FFP the Sports Ministry. Nano and opening power one air sports and recreation minister. Honorable Kofi Edi Adams. Edia to join nano pay Siamo Biasonte say no question woman say handing over bien where course so no multi-purpose sports centers are in pin forward MPP Abemusha CC no also better to Nyoma Hene Nyoma Kosi Papa Enra or Srabo and this handsome way at 2 from Eddie MI.
I was expecting to see it in a better state. And speaking to the chief executive and others, in that state because say Meka say proper handing over was not done. Because if proper handing over was not done, then the exiting administration at the local level would have properly also handed over to the new administration for them to know the state and take full responsibility and take charge. But since here I say that did not happen. And like project, and edifice is just there. And everybody have just access for them to come and do what they want to do. Sani Emenginano will say correctly, so that the assembly can take full responsibility and see.
Ano Honorable Kofi Adams Sports and Recreation Minister next man pay 122 for my TMA Kasafidene so yemfa yani enchre ensam fufromo na yenwremu ewo Ghana Premier League nkomo kakra open anything di kwasi du na dia todwa se Ghana Premier League no emoting ono ne target this season so mbekumi maintaining the status quo Nina said they will be very resolute ewo fie na matches awodo mebo fie no omotimi the needed results it sounds we default mid table ababeji abetosu mienu dia also maintaining the standards because here do you see you Edima go star
after spending 5 years in the league. I was once a mid-table team. I came to 5th position. I came to 1st and was 2nd. I'm looking forward to maybe maintain the status quo because with the dynamics of winning the local league, you should say we have gripped ourselves with a lot of experiences. All that we need to do is mentor our players well, motivate them well, keep them in shape. Whether we lose or win, we must just give them the room to have an avenue to play the next match and get the maximum points. You know, the Ghana League is about being strong at your home ground. That's the nature of our typical Ghanaian football. You must solidify your home, and even if you have to fortify the ground, you must do it, and that's exactly what we're doing.
Eno small opinion tini kwasi do CEO Edma Bobo continue bien go stars are to general pay yade ema ewo kasa fidie no eso yenko Kumase Asante Kotoko. I want to be a legend of Asante Kotoko. 95.1 Omar Ali a new player Asante Kotoko assign enra and Kotoko pan hontuma and same way and Abrante no edituja.
I favorite no Kotoko and biggest club in Ghana, so as a player there so Kotoko Nije nice on the so I favorite Meshe Ghana League Meshe hard as a player the SMA force na proven via SM make part into the game via SM the person on kind as a legend or something inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. Osi inshallah. Ne somebody etu ja enso eno ya Ali Mohammed. And I say Omar Ali new Koroko recruit. Ne somebody etu ja. Ya fa ya ni chance fufromwe na yenko hu said ye esi etie ewo ensem fufron mu na ye de ni kyeremu ewo emasem mu kakra. Na emasem kakra ewo ho no nyina ni sa no pay tienie. Mami anitin edi Evelyn Nsia Asari.
Onua FM 95.1.
Women's Premier League no nanu adana nka expect say ye call last year Congress no ye catch you be say Premier League teams no ebenya 1 million member no na nka expect say nka man so this time around e be 40,000 bi e be call them so you disappointed kakra nem o hope say da chia nkwama e be sesa Mami Evelyn Nsia Asari ne komoni
aban na ye na said say aban be me re ho kakra because aban last year na ehun say aban aboa e fedi 1 million Ghana city said ama member teams nti afiwe na ma yi masom ye hwe mani pa hwe minister so be ka say oh afiwe de ye de 400 so mama man say ba minim say achia emuye ebeyeye next year omonwene ye ho
all right no mami ani tin edi Evelyn Nsia Asari ne somore ye tudwa and I pay ya de ma ewo kasa fidie no so wasan dia tudwa say no kwasem ewo ni say ni kasa ni na ne say ewo na no congress of course wa Ghana Football Association share no o di tudwa say yen call on ne digital innovations a wodo be koso aboa na game na koso no o say ya de ba kon any day papa ne be boa amema game no so atimi akoso mami Evelyn Nsia Asari nkomo eni
ye mu bi ye ni age ewo sa camera ana digital niema na efe ede maye no ye mu bi ani age because ya kadada say wo say yen so ye boy match kra ne say efe di TV year e wo say yen so individual teams so ye timi yi we social media platforms e mayen supporters ewe but so supporters be hwa wo page no branding no et sen se page ni nya ye twa video ne sen kra enye ye and I'm very happy and I'm very sure say president can be say within the whole football regions and I think 10 regions no omo ba be started aye page e dey ama coach football enu ye ya menim say man football so ye betimi abo sa page no
Onua FM 95.1
odi na oma ni nyini nche no ntimi nya sa de ne de otimi ye wia na mahu say we owie ye kra wadru baby
eno mami Evelyn Nsia Asari ne somo so editor general pay ya de ma o kasa fidie no say live on Onua 95.1 FM on Facebook do like your page no for comment to us here sounds live on Mountain 96.1 FM ewe kwampem edu ekrom ya de ni echemu ewo Gideon Fosu wono Black Princesses of Ghana Management Committee chairman wono so de semga crowd to try or say Ghana for ina motivate and support girls no omoko under 20 women's walk up and no boy uncle Fakensi omo sheka 9 Wilsla and Selza Rocco and to me auntie na no Ofosu management committee chairman area to just say I was here support girls no mo et o my Ghana anim openi ka say
first of all Empire
Onua FM 95.1
be your team name unia be your madam for your friend no just let's keep encouraging them and praying for them. Me sure say I am a bit this group of because what I have seen about this group is they are very committed and determined. So I show games, qualifying games now. Every time, second half of the game, they up their game, and so I hope that this team would go far.
Gideon Fosu said the Black Princess of Ghana be far and no tefu epenano pay me so ede esumo ewo kasa fidie so onua antina community league nyame atuma otina and na semi final draw no be so live on Onua TV anopa tutututu sabria na shase na no na Asheville coach odi wo manim enso dia to dwa se wo de atina community league no wo mo ba for glory opening nkomo oni edi nkomo abi eni
oh we are well prepared and just waiting for the
Onua FM 95.1
we are waiting for the person we need at the final. Because we are not even waiting for the semi-final. Right now, we are preparing and waiting for the person we will meet at the final.
Then somebody etudwa eno no say semi-final mpo de omom twen draw no kra. Omo de omo ye focus so betimi akọ no makwa akọji. Ni ma coach nso no say inshallah trophy neba.
We can be fantastic. See how many we can say crowd. Me name MP crowd ni di hun komo crowd po. It's a money there. You go gidi. Uzo ni mana kasa kwa ekra bese da. There be one money because you transfer any money, that transformation and every boy. Ariaba, every trying to do my Sunday, do my
enti ni mafo nso so ma ye crowd say kwambia so ma chi teams ni na ma ye no ma ti enkunim na no na e large bi coach say we on the enya kasa pi agro any form
Only FM 95.1
for the starting and then pempes I be do down bonana ja the gustra like they try for 7
ono so say my ready so mo be train for semi-finals ha no pay me di musika na say no say no PFA awards ne course no abranta de tin e de Bruno Fernandes and it me 18 kunim as the best player last season players footballers no wo players no koto aba no wono and it me eje sa abasoboti no e di am je so Isaac and Sampe ha na me di musi na no pay ye dan ho aba ye ba Mr Speaker and it team no e beto aso
2445. 0556 692445. Let's pick your calls. Now you need and hello, good morning.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir.
And I pay or Sossuby and Count of Pound for our studio.
Christ has some doing council.
The Batch of the Speaker, a feminine Amwa, make a boy, or against one constituency. Mincha Income National Chairman, you were honorable Bachi Ejaco. And then ordinary forms to continue. Rokudano, lots of the forms, no content as National Chairman, I'm an MPP. And in China, Income National Organizer of MPP. The Speaker, Mayor Draveni. Na menoka say ndra na mifi wasa ekropo a ibedu Accra ha na Mr. Speaker, in fact eye asesem o ko wasa ekropo Mr. Speaker na say o fight for plus o ko wasa ekropo a
Onye FM 95.1
ya obedu bia ye galamse ni liga mani e wo kwan so na ni titu kwapuri ofi ayamfo dunko ofin Echo Efa a year was a upon the Mr. Speaker. Main road one, Jabo police bellia. Near Galam say, I will quano. I'll put for any tria. Number 7 Bissaffe. To say, oh, man, and yes, say, oh, man, I'm a Dachin Chima, I say, your man, ye, I'm a Dachin Chima. Mrs. Gay, best friend, and this year by say, yes, Leno. Send your Oka, you will for the indicate state of emergency. You need to stop Galam say, nearly gun mining them. He said a bruise of major school. He said, I'm saying, yes, I curse you crown to a man Ghana. So the PA Galam said, yes, I curse you and to the Speaker. And yet, after from the Yeti or man Gadamuha. May you say, you soon, ne Uncobra say, Livapra say, then Swa say, I use Swa say, and Super Chicken when you say, I say, Sudina. You have a clear, but no man Gadamuha, the Speaker. Other claims swab or Maimua. And if I was saying the Benesca, I thought in Sudibianum, what I have. The best say and pay for the man as sometimes and from the German do or man get any dachi and Madatin Chiman bottom. Because I'm making now, but may game and another may game off at me, get dachi chima, who time cut out to me, a better for him. Only get a Japanese man, that's a ocean okra, a damn part of the Juata. She was must threaten his about 24 hour criminal promise here. So one threat and get out for a shining. Now, no to go school day and so 24 hour market to walk. Oh, the way you can market to walk, Mokola market to walk, more 24 hour market. So, Mokola say, a baby and son of a school day. No, Nyansa go says, Nyansa says, you boost the go opposite at the market. Student market out in the more.
I'm welcome. May I say, from that. Thank you. 0556 692445 0556 692445. Na Yemfa course. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir.
I'm Ima. Because I'm a
Marintia, where you are.
But a quick one, I don't pay me more than Emma about some sabotage. Omo Buama DC Dink in 2024 or co-deputy national organizer in German so mission so. Namufa 2 million number for my party no konemi. Near the kind, me person Busa, Mr. Speaker, minimum in terms of law, minimum. Mr. Afenyo marking suit or file against some agency or see Bakuye against Eric J. Peace FM and about some agency on News 5 Joy. In some person, Busa said, Baby Okojina, some Okojina, I can't some Nankata shots and presidency government communication. One of the 2 John Sana or 2 Asuna. A honor me patcho a presidency in Tina. One for one come on. I mean, in terms of education, I'm just asking. So, and she move your victim, dear Boamia.
I bet you Motuaso.
Okay, Pacho Mati, you, Medasi. And yes, sir. That same way. Momu Manenko, 1 year, 2 years. Mr. Repa, because PMP issues been saying they always put us on tentacles and I say suspense. Now busa omuma same way and come show send legal vacation here you woman after you co file here na judges ni beating some these cases ni bi no ye pese ye hu de be kwa kwesi so tua
anase saa extortionist na ye kato no so no ye che ye extortionist ana extortion asema ye kato no so no ye pese hu mu kro omo man nyanteman ye sere because ye hu bi pen na ye hu baby a susande brode eju be kwapoto na mi ko menim no MPP say ye nim no my way there enya dia ye be kate ana me before one party state so it's all the time ye nya responsible opposition na or check a buying of the day no, to be on its toes. Na ni omu yo mu no media. Airtime me to me MPP dey ye omu anase me ne Ghana for do na adwin ba ko se enya de a ye be mo omu kwan space in our political discourse mama be bu oman we biem because oma twe akwa chire papa momo di yenya bonipa no mje mo ankasa mo internal election kura mo organize me who be that say election ye from the down bottom approach mo se mo di free Mr. Speaker
me da say ma me for pacho mo ba na ma boni tew na foforo nso aba. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Speaker. Good
yes,
morning.
Sir. Eddie, good morning. I just say
I'm not the most way.
Me ho ye, ma min tie we.
I'm not telling me kill the Speaker. I'm not pay at the Jana and Koya Mammy and my Senator Crank. Come on, no, the man after a word profile.
So,
after just so you know, 1 million then contractor of a partner.
On FM 95.1.
Anyway, Speaker, I have to say, my Jima Moya Uniano, a unique. Waka Watson, what I say. Uniaye, where my great. Oba Ghana, media space, media. In Ayadia Tumsa. What I say. Now, Speaker, one person out you. Can you be or the man listening? Hey, Speaker, my monitor wa. Can you be make I now Mimia, Yamia Yahuza? What I say, or I tell on air. So that I am. The thing like how the way I mean kind of plan. What I say, and you know, I found it a natural. Once I say, and the Ghana 4 days, oh my junior, the Pia, Madame Fubako, Ghana Education 95.1 office, Mr. Raymond Boating. Yado Niam, or drive it by Pia, Niano too. What I think in Ghana they are giving us but Speaker. You come again now or Kata Kafa a senior marking honorable senior marking chief Nuni. They say dear or the mango ebefino on one or them one befi. As same way in our fire by if you honorable a senior marking. Now make them a problem that cry suit out yeah what they people name a multimedia account. And also a bed drag it to no man duration in our. What I say, Obi a person will sign with India. Can I open on 10 times? If you can be a comedian film, now you say, Mama, now with him what? One, and maybe a cartoon and baby as we are. It's a bit near compared to years. Now with you, as a sign. And Speaker, Abani say, make a minority. Crown Bema, a leader, a plantain answer. What else? I saw plantain, man, Omudi assembly, the whole fire, and you understand the number back, and I'm the number back. That conversation, no time for money in the Speaker, me that say, Metia Yawoza, any roots, my boy.
Eddie, mention me that same. I'm for 0556 692 445 0556 692 445. Na yemfa of course no. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I'm patriotic sense.
Yeah, now one swear.
But I don't for Joe new.
Joe, baby, I am fine.
Baby, I am fine. And you better say, Ghana dear, Ukraine, me yeah. Me perceive me kind of floating voter no. Me the issues and a twaba. Me personality in twaba. Obe kandi obe ya o man obe nyam faso a me hwe me ma me foka me turn light me turn su. Me spending will be hu no. Me hwe se me nya space kakra wo side a. metwama. But this time no ya ye say escafo no na onye sika kakra no owura politics nti di o ni sika no no nyansa ni adwen se bi ono de be pushi ni de ukura de o ye yawa ye politics ni akoye no se party e nyasem na party e nkofo betimi aba abeka se oh ye ni pay ana asem wo no ye nipa na anye ni ye ni da bi ye be defend na yen so floating vote am na edi akiri wahu omo parliament omo ye demonstrations wo omo ma order udi amami MP ba ko omo ye demonstration ne ba di akiri ni akoma yen kakra na edi akiri wo furu bi kura bu say demonstration dey ntina ba oni Yankopon kamo bye.
Mention me that say offer from 0556692445 0556692445 na yemfa of course no. Hello, good morning.
Speaker.
Yes sir.
Calling to me.
Calling some I'm late to say.
Yankopon Mr. Speaker.
Mami ntiwe.
I'm on for you. Papa because no tema atami aya wo kana. Mo nti wo dakwa na say
Only FM 95.1.
The campaign manager papa. Share many sema okakoyi e no credit but speaker. Share my yankano kwese. Oh yeah, manyo. That's what we do. Tiaga. The demonstration won't found you. Na party for by a day no more. Position be back. Now we go previa. Amoni mo. Send your neck on it. Majin more NDC more trouble ha. Now more PM because some deputy communication officer speaker. It's in demonstration back. Say MPB Ben, 10 minutes MPB Ben, and no dear Hammy. Nemo, this will be dimmer quite so pepe because demonstration here, and homo be a picture watching, and Coco can be good. Police need the Honoma, the piano sumo. If you know the Miliano Medina Yagi, because when this is more, among your same one, you that the Samijan people, 50 as if the cope. One by your Samijan people, that if we baby, I met, and this is why you hero or Castanet for ma. Na chibebia the one time thing and a binum a chino dacia we are so and a gold boy and I'm Samijan personal. Mr. Speaker, when I quiet you our good boy that I won't send you hope Yabeka. There's an says Samijan oh Cassa let's talk for ma a did chinty and proflackety at the age of 39 to 40 years. In year one
Only FM 95.1.
Collins made us say, Mami for last two, na yen fancy 0556 692445. Hello, good morning.
Maybe I have a idea.
Me ho ye na on swear.
Uchediam no Adauroma. We Doctor Nsempa Suhum and a February video every.
Mami ntiwe.
Sabe, Adansi and Abuakramai. Won't say the piano na or funny our bond. In Nana say, Media the MPP news and make a Ghana for say MPP for your position, young to was here, and yet degree and you with him were coming. Then one young to was here, and yet they are 2028 MPP any Baumia, power. It's Mama Muniki and young people who and negative be
Menso beda say, Mami foul be on. Hello, good morning.
Mr. Speaker, good morning.
Yes, sir.
I'm back from the bonnet to no be from Bray. That's my nephew Ngabaya. The air is a done is now Ghana call Nimunu. Sena wu kanu kure kafo say ye bet me anyo nipa 9 bia ka wo Ghana ana bia garanse anyway ha wo so afa boat ni we na driver ni ka say na bet me out to ase de that
Menso me dance. Mary.
95.1 FM.
Okay. Mary, last caller. Hello, good morning.
95.1.
I'm on the subscription person and I
Nana, Mammy Tion Frappen, Kwabi Aboko, dear.
no pay me on the say. On say that DNA walk on so people quasi and ufam call no bar. Moose one more side or in that DNA walk on muna. Abaka Quemuno. And some medical account some
yeah.
Yeah, train am a problem be up with few answer. Because accident here T19 you know. Ne light anyone say the accident ni see you know. Ye nyansa ama ye light ni kidi omu tina so no pay we anumle. It makes stress san is that ye be train na san create problem kese answer ye be cut here for yin that ye na you too late. It makes stress ni pa kon so yes man on bomodin so bitimi aye. And afi oba na etuma na oye no wa bon wo modin ama akweti ma mantem wona arana lukotini nyama no ku asfalt ni de oye ade pa ye beka ye floating players ni ye pa de a mo be ya e be boa o man na ma o man ye nyina o benya nsu mfaso itimi oye ade pa nko a oye NDC oye MPP oye wan no oye ade pa ye beka wan asem because once first caller na nyonko na oba ye na obeka the MPP eba ekọ yin no kre because some fan ba enko ni yakopia ne ba na ase yi enya ade a mo beye nti kakra ye woka no ye da ase
men so me da say thank you be the phone in nasi
Unia 95.1 FM 5.1 FM Cinema
Nah, but your Oya for Uti Manopeya. This is the greatest opportunity. Edupaka Daromenti. As supported by the National SHS initiative implemented by Prospectors Ghana. I don't pay one more seven countries. The progress is across Ghana. And the parents across the country, Mutiemia, register Ubano na Ma Ubano Enyaho Tososa and they Resona will go school, but you will do school when I near Manino and will hold that. I don't pay Edupaka Daromenti, dial star 713 star 821 hash. Now follow prompt to know star 713 star 821 hash. Follow prompt to know na fi to your seeker. ADB branch be a ben will be as a parent to be to me alcohol to your seeker and one register. And I say www.edupagh.com so now register and was so keep the receipts. Renesona Bofrani Cosco and Pacho Famano. Obedru Honani Yamanina or Hoda. I don't pay with the Edupake in Como on 0507 752 0507 752. Now when the Edupak in the Encomo, I don't pay. But your God are the days now who call a jasso compre a copet shrunk and a job box. They say Edupak Adaroma. Two Prospectors Ghana, but you bedru hono. Na abofrano ne bibia wo hoda. Na Shannon so mommy said back to school promo they go so air coso with Kompu Ghana. I don't pay Kompu Ghana as a main country say promotion ye kwa kosi the 20th of September. Akwenya kesiye na womo edia to ho say but your baby school for the new academic year no. Open laptops, tablets, smartphones, printers, routers, headphones, power banks, and as a small fridges, and I will pay ato a yusu, and a gadget a mabo swing in I will pay me ato the amabo Friday the Akosua. Akwenya Kesiani, Kompu Ghana, Daromenti, Bacho. 40% discount on any Mabo Bosu Yida. I don't pay for Kompu Ghana on 0302 752 020 0302 752 020 and now WhatsApp is 0243 143 143 0243 143 143. Now when it Kompu Ghana any common na Kompu Ghana sir but you be a woba woman chain abetobiano. 40% discount and yɛde ato so ɛde ama wo. Pay 16 showrooms across the country now. One more supermarket, shopping malls. Ahodoɔ ne nyinaa no mpakyɛ wobɔwura mu wɔ hɔ a onsa bɛka wɔn showrooms ne bi na afei wɔtumi ɛne wɔn mo ɛdi nkɔmɔ. Kompu Ghana, passion for technology. Pay woman nyinaa da romanda yɛde nkɔmɔdi ne nyinaa no ɛde ɛbrɛ. Pabedwafoɔ no bɛtena ase Sunday na yɛde Wednesday conversation ne nyinaa no ɛde aba. Yenzi na endra deɛ mehu ya ne sɛ enkrata bi circulate, right? Na maminkan krata no ansa na bedwafo na betena se na in a very quick one menye wo opinion on it. Maminkan krata na the letterhead Bernard Ntwibo Siakon for NPP national chairman.
Aye.
Now, or say
that's Chairman to me.
Yes, Chairman to me. Or say, my beloved patriots, there are moments in life of a man when the heart wants to continue, but duty demands sacrifice. Moments when one must quietly set aside personal ambition, not because the dream has died, but because the family he loves must not be made to carry his burden. Today, I found myself at such a painful moment. After many nights of prayer, sober reflection, and consultations with my family, legal team, party elders, campaign team, and trusted supporters, I have come to the difficult conclusion that my present circumstances must not become an additional burden on the New Patriotic Party. This is not the decision my heart desired. But sometimes true love requires us to release what we deeply want in order to protect what we love even more. For many years, I have served the NPP with everything within me. I have walked through the heat and the rain, traveled to the remotest communities, and stood with our grassroots in both victory and defeat. I have fought for this tradition with my voice, my strength, my resources, and my entire heart. The NPP is not merely a political party to me. It is my family. It is my family. It is my home. It is a cause to which I have dedicated a significant part of my life. That is why I cannot allow my present situation or personal ambition to distract the party from the difficult work of rebuilding. I cannot ask the party to carry my weight when it is already carrying the pain of defeat and the enormous responsibility of preparing for the battle ahead. I would rather carry this pain quietly than allow the party I love to suffer because of me. To my teaming supporters across all 16 regions, I know this message will hurt. I know many of you will read it with tears in your eyes because I understand the sacrifices you have made for this journey. You opened your homes and your heart to me. You traveled long distances to meet me. You stood by me when it was easy. And you remained with me when doing things became so difficult and dangerous. Some of you have cried for me. Some have fasted and prayed for me. Others have endured ridicule, intimidation, and personal attacks simply because you believed in me. From where I am today, I feel your love. I hear your voices. I carry your prayers with me. The walls around me may restrict my movement, but they can never separate me from the love of my people. They cannot silence the bond we share, and they can never weaken my faith in God. To my campaign team, coordinators, constituency and regional executives, members of parliament, former appointees, communicators, electoral area coordinators, polling station executives, youth and women groups, volunteer movement, and members of the diaspora, thank you for believing in the vision we shared. Every handshake, every encouraging message, every prayer, and every sacrifice will remain permanently written in my heart. in my heart. Please do not see this decision as a surrender. I have not surrendered, and I will never surrender in the pursuit of truth and justice. I remain innocent in my heart and firm in my belief that in God's appointed time, justice will prevail. But until that day comes, I do not want my personal circumstances to become a source of destruction, division, or burden to the New Patriotic Party. No individual is bigger than the New Patriotic Party, and not even me. I know many of you are hurt. I know some are disappointed and angry about what has happened to me. But I beg you from the depth of my heart, do not allow your pain over my situation to weaken your love for the NPP. Do not insult anyone in my name. Do not attack any aspirant because of me. Do not abandon the party because one to me is passing through a difficult season. If you truly love me, then remain loyal to the tradition I have spent my life serving. Above all, remain firmly behind the leader of our party, His Excellency, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Dr. Bawumia needs our prayers, loyalty, and total support. He cannot rebuild this party alone. He needs every constituency, every polling station, every communicator, every young person, and every faithful patriot standing together with him. Whatever pain we feel today must never be allowed to destroy the greater battle ahead. Let us close our ranks, put aside bitterness, and give Dr. Bawumia the united, disciplined, and formidable party he needs to lead us back to victory. My present circumstances may prevent me from standing before you physically, but they cannot imprison my love for the NPP. They cannot imprison my faith. They cannot imprison the truth, and they can never imprison the will of God. This is only one chapter of my life. It is not the end of my story. To those who have stood with me, I will never forget you. To those who have prayed for me, may God richly reward you. To those who disagree with me, I hold no bitterness towards you. And to the entire NPP family, I offer my heart, my loyalty, my continual service. This is not a goodbye. It is not the end of the journey. It is only a painful pause in a much greater story that God himself is still writing. Every night eventually gives way to the morning. Every storm eventually runs out of rain. And every prison has a door that only God can open. I began this journey because I love the NPP. Today, I am making this painful sacrifice because I still love the NPP. I do not want to be a burden to the party. I want to be part of its healing, its unity, and its return to power. So my beloved supporters, wipe away your tears. Remain strong. Remain united. Remain loyal to the party. Stand firmly behind Dr. Bawumia and never lose faith in our great elephant tradition. My body may be confined today, but my heart remains with you. And if it is the will of God, we shall meet again, not in sorrow, but in joy, not in defeat, but in victory. The battle is still the Lord's. May God bless you all. May God bless the New Patriotic Party, and may God bless our homeland, Ghana. Bernard and Chibosi Akochema to me. Signed on behalf of him. In a solemn reflection, Rajwa Koman, Director of Communications and Media, Anna Ninsa Eshekrata Yi Ase. Bringing us to exactly 5 minutes gone past 9. Ahayunia na krata ya mekan ye ni tintini ni tietia mu nyina no. Ekwa dikokosi se chema wuntumi love letter. Watchro to the New Patriotic Party ni Ghana for nyina ni. Genzi. Na ni tintini ni tietia mse chairman anhye dan sinipi sa. Na nkese se osinipi na oma etodwa pefe so election no wenya nkobio
ba enya paragraph be trobi bisa o Twitter
ba se krata na wo de aba bonti nyina na makan we a love letter but ni nkyire mu ni nyina twa kosi se
ala chairman kasa na tro home
o say
chairman kasa na tro
chairman tro free prison
Well, romantic part. Romantic letters from prison. I say Apostle Paul Abreso.
They're not more trouble. I know it be a
letter from prison. A letter from Apostle Paul to the church in Corinthians.
Exactly. And no it be na. Chema to me ayama and
letter from Chema to me to the church in Ghana.
Exactly. The new patriotic party.
Yes, more.
I know them pa na. Moi who don't tia and ye me say. And Chema to me say Ekurano okaye but we nyangwe. The dayekoso ya ni pitri. Enti no na chese chairmanship ambition. Oze. Oh, Jay-Z. The dayekoso ya ni pitri. Chewa unto me say wasori afri ne dayim.
Onuya 95.1 FM. 5.1 FM.
Kedwene mo ho pa na chema unto me so dwene mo ho chen yen.
Okay.
Enti chema unto me dia waka nyina ne say enei the ofrio. The wato the also betua the also ontua wa open asemo wa wo tan no. Wa na ye wasi kura say obeti say chema unto me the prison so still obepre national chairman. Chairman say we nyam premium. And it tintin in the tete nyina no. Enti
and a letter na my boys are emotional pa.
Me crazy am tie my emotional pa.
Bengazi emotional. Say u kan nyina na Bengazi
na opepa na ni
aso nyina. Why emotional pa.
Na minu akwaku agye say odasani hwani yie na ho amasem. Kwaku agye asem ade bia woka no. Na ho ba asem a yenzi ana obehu wadofo. Ye no beko penfo se ye dada afunu ai and penfo bebre wo hwa the reality of life is dawning on Chema to me na unnim se Jezi ye beko aba bedi sa nkomo na bi a kina na ase Friday Chema to me ko she mu ape ana ono ane namfo no mu e NPP ni mu 5.1 bebre na sha ase se wo mo fa phone Eddie Afreche ma to me campaign team for.
Sir, woman
to me no when ya ko se je nya de obetumi abewi ni bibia nti ja won to me na beka ye ho. Hey, enkrofo a 4 years ago won to me de ne kon to ho ma wo mu nyina.
No more shase.
No more shase free won to me enkrofo. Erukutu won to me team no. Ekowie na chese won to me campaign team no obi mu start free won to me
achi.
Hey, bosome ba ko pekura ni akwa nso ko 20 years.
So ko 19th July.
Nte bosome ba ko na wotwe mienu mu ani.
Hey, na I can't bear 19 years 11 months. So I know what the empowerment.
I know what you. Nanso nipa dasani nye. Enti untumi ye ya na chese ne campaign team no kura wo mu gu no kura nsa na wa start ne campaign.
Onuya FM 95.1.
Na me chema untumi di nkombo ne ra ho pa. Ai, nti love letter.
E ho de ya na ye tabo achi ho. Say awaga ho.
Awaga ho. Enti ono no information bi e free ho ba bia o de
mai. Wednesday eno bedi wheat.
Eno bedi wheat ho.
Once one bono. Anopa.
Awaga more
information.
Janet money how awaga there.
Bengazi ra hopa there.
Bengazi ra hopa. Na chema want to me on kafra. We are politicians so I know taking lessons from the air course because emre hoi ye ninkaso. Right? Debia ne but ochina sem nyame nko anenim. Enti chema want to me aro ho mo and any sober reflection muno or say chairman o their position o we journey nyina mu di ayde
Onuya FM 95.1
we ni sa no wan kananka me expect say chairman beka baby a o true ni support ayde akọ nanka ni supporters kakra na aka no omotimi yes na eye mia menua Dr. Palgrave na nkrofo twetwe no listen Palgrave aya ade bi okrum ha
wasumo
soma Palgrave asum any loyalty a ekita Palgrave no genzi me hu bi da
wasumpa
na nipa bia wote asase su bia wo hia obi a what that level of loyalty and nature ma want to me step it down one and me say enkrofo truly no I say one more twetwe Palgrave
adan videos
adan adabia no kodi losing side enye losing side na Palgrave kodi or support Ken he was through thick and thin with Ken.
He was loyal to Ken till the very
till
end.
the very
Till
end.
the very end, yeah.
Right? And even at the time, one to me kokota and Crawford to change from Hunina, Pagrave was always there. Where would they hear them? And I be hunipa. Truly no open was.
Yeah, and yeah.
And I salute him. We nipa we hear damphobia or yeden or tisepag.
Yeah.
And ya damphua or how beba bedru in finfino.
Not where you
are. Such people are very dangerous. Bebre wo hodoma, they are around you because of niema womunye free wunchen and ne. But they are not with you because they truly hold some level of loyalty for you. Jamaica not say. Enti politicians ni suya nyansani a dream free. Say nipa whether good or bad or no. And those people no are difficult to come by.
Yeah.
Unya FM 95.1.
And people like Dr. Pagrave Wachidankwa was setting a good example.
What's in
Say untumi koda mu nyina ne communication ne bibia ne niema wo ye bebre na kra ni bottom ska. How many NPP paying for cry na what say wo kasa in support of Wuntumi ene ya.
He say common idea
pa. Wuntumi it looks as if say all of a sudden enkrofo bebre refi Wuntumi.
See we vigil na no
no. Na vigil no kra ne koye Pagrave. And your party no, and your party no organizing you, and your Pagrave. And the few people around want to be the year. And your lesson in life. The other want to be the Jay-Z. Young people, young family, there.
She said, Japadia, you
must 95.1.
And that's your home bar, somewhere. Or that's any one who you obey what you do only watch.
Yeah.
The guys watching.
The speaker.
As you say,
Adumbi keke. You better to me in area, so when you move on and pay the miraho. In fact, later, Okenkai, ama who say, Nipa, Yenina, Yahu Dinsa, Nipa Hodinsa, Yenia Hodin Bia, Jamaun to me, I can say, Sebi on toy. If you ask no wakwakoda.
Yeah.
Atema who say nipa hodin sa. Na sene na wo kanu no. Ese nyina ye bomodin na ye de empire Mr. Speaker ya na mbetna hanom na meka se empire de nyina me bonne se 4 years ya aka Mahama aka President Mahama de bia me sorry ya empire me bonne say radin family CC pilolo ya me kana na ebinum osre but saban we ya otisui eya aban bia ayese onka omo ho a ekwan bia ombefa so de adwudwu ekwan bia ombefa so atete wo no omo befa so wonu ma sebe omo ka omo ho a enim so omabo oman no krono ana omasem kura wo court esika kese omo faaye omo ba ya pe sa omo nkofo ni nyina omo jai omo nyina o kan sika omo abuagu honom o fasaglame house ni se ya Ira Collins Dauda obo man no a cut to the tune of $200 million omo jai no o hwe yenu akwabnadufo any Unibank in seminar sika na ewo mu no more than $600 million. No so omojano. Oshe Bank of Ghana governor na friend Siama a cow bottle honum edemo my Ghana chichiri die bebri omobayo omojano. And kofo bebri na sebi omo NDC including mamia sebi nansia omokofa ni fi abuchiri bai said nam tamakulu. Sebi o circle and kofo businesses esye President Mahama hu omo bose fasikei ko na fakoso sa nkofo e omo business ase ahye ebinum dwetire ahye ni ade nyina omo properties ayeyi mami sika ji ya okodi sika no 93 million Ghana cedis eni na chire ene omo kofa no free America by Mr. Speaker ɔma fa kwati kwan bi so ayi maame no agyae maame no
that's it untumi nka sa
Mr. Speaker
Mr. Speaker call appeal
Mr. Speaker
ahwe na asɛm na court no agye atumu sɛ ne ho so
Mr. Speaker
nti wode ɛno no kɔhyɛ aban yɛ den
Mr. Speaker asɛm a yɛka nti wogye paa sɛ MPP na tena akonnwa so a anka maame a ɔma sentence ne 10 years so ɔma kɔfa naba ɔmo sentence no kura no ni ha no
na sɛ mo time mo ntimi amfa na ma sɛ mo na
mo ɛna me kyerɛ sɛ
time na court sentence no ana
sɛ na yɛ process ɛna yɛto aba no ɔmo si yɛnsi nkyɛn na ɔmo akɔfa NDC fo aba ɔno ane nkɔfo nti sɛbi 10 years no ɔmo di ama no yɛsi ɔnkɔ nsawam maame antumi ankɔ nsawam 2 weeks kura mpo ɔmo yi no ne mpɛ sɛ meka nkyerɛ wo no ne sɛ saa baa wei no ɔmo yɛ nkɔfoɔ bi a hwemfo ɔmo ho ɔmo mfa mbra nyɛ adwuma wɔn ma me bobɔ ɔmo din nyinaa yɛ nkɔfoɔ bi a na ɔmo asɛm wɔ court attorney general ɔbaa yɛ ɔmfiri ɔmo nyinaa so wɔagya ɔmo nyinaa obi a n'asɛm wɔ court a yɛgu so a yɛka yɛnka nwie yɛ Mr. Speaker nea ɔmo de ayɛ kyɛm a wɔntumi no sɛnea wɔka no ɛsɛ yɛ nyinaa yɛsua fim na mesra hoɔden soronko de ma chairman baabi owu biara
akɔsra no
me abra mpanimfoɔ kɔ no mentumi ankɔ bi
okay
but in the coming days no yɛbɛpɛ aduane de agu basket mu de akɔ akɔma no delays bɛkata so kama
ayɛ kae sɛ bible sɛ mekɔ afiase da meyare da afiase da
nokora Mr. Speaker asɛm a wɔka no nyinaa no yɛ asɛm bi ɛdi ka nti anɔpɛ chairman baabi a wɔ bia awurade ahoɔden na yɛsrɛ de ma wo na ɔmbɔ ho ban na prison aduane deɛ mesrɛ wo mendi bi da mendi ɔmo aduane ne da because wotumi hu sɛ ɛyɛ ɔtan kuruwa na ɔmo akyekyere chairman de atum so ɔmo yɛ aduane koraa na so ɔmo de bibi tum a chairman ɔnhu ti saa mmerɛ wei mɛsrɛ ne yere ne ne nuanom a ɔmo bɛn chairman fiti time a yɛbɛyi chairman no ɔmo nyɛ aduane mfifie mfa nkɔma chairman ɛma undi prison hɔ aduane because fiti sɛ aban bɛfi so yi aduane bi ɔmo bɛyɛ hɔ biara mɛma chairman di bi anɔpɛ yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ nea ɛrekɔ so no airtime but nyame ɛma no ahoɔden Mr. Speaker sɛ nneɛma bi a ɛrekɔ so ɛwɔ ɔman no mu no wotumi ho sɛ airtime hwɛ ndra obi a ɔtɔn ne nneɛma a provision store sɛbi o ne container sɛbi ɔpɛ n'ano nsa no aduane adi ɔmo de caterpillar kwako bubu ne nneɛma no nyinaa ebubu ɔmo ama ne time na mpake o
ɛwɔ henfa
ɛwɔ yɛfrɛ ne sɛ amasaman ɔmo ama maame ne kwan ɛyɛ adeɛ ɛkɔ so ɔmo bubu nkɔfoɔ containers ne adeɛ megye di sɛ mo pɛ sɛ mo clinic room anaa mo pɛ sɛ mo siesie kurom ba yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ ɔmo ample notice sɛ moduru hɔ koraa mpo na sɛ ɔmo nyɛ ready a Mr. Speaker nea ɛwɔ mu ne sɛ anka ɔmo time na anka saa time na caterpillar na ba bɛduru hɔ nom no ɔmo nsesa ɔmo nneɛma hwɛ Kumase ne Zuba ɛyɛ wɔ Kumase twɔba nkɔfoɔ didi o obi atɔ aduane a ɔdidi na sogyafoɔ ne caterpillar ebubu saa nneɛma ne nyinaa de afiri hɔ nom ɛnɛ me ne wo ka sɛ market a yɛsi dada wo Mr. Speaker market a yɛsi dada aban wei si market no obubu market a yɛsi hɔ nom no na wayɛ no 24-hour market sika a ɛwɔ market ni mu no ne nyinaa no ɔmo de contract na ma so sourcing market baako bia ɛyɛ 33 million Ghana cedis na market wɔ hɔ nom a adan ne yɛkɔ akɔsi market foforɔ bio market wɔ hɔ nom a adan na wobubu dada no na wasi foforɔ to the tune of 33 million Ghana cedis titi sika no mu 303 billion Ghana titi sika no ɛna wode kɔ akɔhyɛ saa market yi mu osu wusi 24-hour market Mr. Speaker 24-hour market there by demand and supply yɛntɔ adeɛ anwummerɛ a during the day koraa no yɛ maame no mu sɛ yɛntɔ hwee this time nti yɛntɔ hwee this time amamefoɔ no kɔtena dwom na sɛ yɛntɔ biribiara this time a adentia ɛna ɔmo toto serɛ sɛ ɔmo bubu market asanso asi foforo Mr. Speaker, some document I be come and say me push the amount. Now watch him. Now one my because you are very objective. We should ask ourselves questions. Say, are there no man penny market to one more dada? Ubu no esifo fro. Na sikanso a wetwa se omo fan kosi no. Are there na sa sika no e wo soro sa. Eba ne sa na ne timemfo be kan no say, oh, we dey obi gi sika no dey akwa kose ne botom.
Me how kese pa na yese. Enkomo ye start free last week and ye this enkomo. In fact, Joanna no ye buy ye no ye bo videos any voices.
Yes.
Because war enchi I will win.
Oh.
And no crowd na ye market for fra fini.
Oh.
Now me how kese was sad ye ne hone say. Ye bubu in the name of ye basic 24-hour economy market no.
Yes.
Do we have the resources ye nimse? Ade na ye buagu no. Ye chance ye say ye si fufra. Ye besi akona wie ye medwadifo atimi akoma.
Mr. Speaker.
Because se ekokoye te say ye buagu. Nanso fufro ye si ni ye nsi anwia. It doesn't make any sense to anybody. Now even if that is the case kra no. Enti ensase asa to the extent say si ye pesi ye developing new projects in district and municipalities ye nya baabia nsi say adwane nsi nkosi say ye bebu dada na ehonde guana.
President Mahama o legacy term.
And the third question here ni ye say mubu dada ni gu in the name of mubesi fufro.
Yes.
From time a mube shase se musi dine. Ekosi time a mube win.
Yes.
Edwadifo na hinfa no mo kotina.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, ahanum na say adomi market ya omo di bi kwa akoye omo no ma resist. Na ne ya ne say ade na wo si 24-hour market. Amamifo omo si during the day no kura no this time omo kwa ye ntwa de. Inti anadu market no omo pe night market no omo pe so omo si no. Na ye si ni say Mr. Speaker me ebo 8 amakoda. Nabila ebo 8 edem pa na wo hwehwa wo kodwoma nwumre akwakoye yi 24-hour market na adai me twene wo amenti ase.
I know I disagree with you. First na sa na ma adwen so yem.
Na moment you.
Meba oba ayi hase ya, makola hase ya.
Yes.
Until I witnessed it for myself. Na minim da. Say edu anadwo.
Yes.
12 a.m. 1 a.m.
Yes.
2 a.m.
Yes.
3 a.m. Kosi say adebechi wen ma nkrofofo fraban. The level of ejwadi ekoso ho no. You'll be shocked.
Eno ne banche ne brode. Marketer. Ye kwa yi. Makola dum ne de ne say. No to ho no no podi ase na wo ka no. No, ebe tumi an no kre because
get it. Unko ho enti nkase nye no.
Ebe tumi an Nabila, ebe tumi an no kre because enkofo fa no ma te say bags.
Exactly.
To say
restaurants
bags ne sa no ma ne eno ne de. E no kre.
I'm just telling you.
But me bisa say. Me bisa pa say. Eba ne say na e bisa bi 24 market yo mo koye wo enche honomi. Omo brode ene mankan dwa ene omo wo bayere. Ekom ben pa na bedi nipa e be ma na sori anwumre. So kodwom ahomache. Akwa akoto brode ene banche so oba be wo fufu anwumre pam ankofo ada. President Mahama. No, you see, ni omo ye no, moma yen hwe ne yen kan ye. During the day, Kwame for no actually yen so omukwa yen tade. Ade na wo kosi night market the amom. Market is to create bi wo no dada. Ububu. Baby kra ye busku. Ene your money ko 24-hour market. Omukwa 24 hours secretariat one ma. Omuso omuni mo hwe. Enti why na show omuso omunya sa ade no.
Okay.
Mr. Speaker, maybe man no see from no. Mesre. On say ye echina nyame adoma yewra Domboadu e file for ne chairmanship no. Na ye besro bia say ombra na ombeta na chi. Sisi ababi aduru na ye clear. Say delegates ni nyina no akopenkum say ye ma chairman ana chairman general yewra Domboadu ombra no mbedi yanim. Ye beda obi bia ase. Say one by one or more joining ye. Mr. Speaker. I don't know about now no more say me say you're Boache Jako. One o man penny that no pen phobi no party no more no one mon shada and fine. And me say ne camp no mo buanjo so.
But oh yes, sir, you know, mama fidie na kwa chire ekwo viral. And enkofobi frame me actually say atem didie ni ade. But you see, clearly no, Boachie Jako no, omo de na eba for Yera Brian Champon bid in 2032. Into Upeba Umia Sema. Oh yes.
David,
oh TMA.
Asema wo can for evidence.
Mr. Speaker TMA.
Meet you.
Obi biara ope Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Semi biano. You should know say Boachie Jako cannot work with Dr. Mahmoud Baumia because Brian Champon sponsor no. Sir Ombra no be bidding for Ono Brian Champon ne coming in 2032. It is Boachie Jako is coming.
Asema wo catch
TMA. Boachie Jako is coming to frustrate Dr. Baumia.
No, you cannot say that.
And I'm telling you that baby, baby, neutral. You don't know what is going on. Obi biara obe support Boachie Jako biano. That's not like your flag bearer, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, because say Onu Boachie Jako no Dr. Brian Champon or the neighbor. Say Ombra no me frustrated Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Say nebe ya 2032 Brian Champon no be to me akwa flag bearer. Yes. It ye besre ope Dr. Mahmoud Baumia sema. The only person obe to me Dr. Aye Adwuma ama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia to me aba president or what experience was some part in more than 30 solid years. Any year John Buedu.
But I'm saying I'm saying say you are making an unfounded allegation.
Unfounded.
Maybe. Unfounded because genetic here asema walking.
Makes real.
Bengazi umfa dansidie bian to prove say maybe to prove say first of all Brian Champon na sponsor Boachie Jako campaign. And two, you are just casting the thing in the air say Brian Champon na Boachie Jako beye ne bidding. Now what card ye see so and I feel say that is not fair to Boachie Jako person. Maybe to Boachie Jako person say Obeka say he only seeks to be the chairman of the party because of person of the frustrated Dr. Baumia. I mean, how do you make such statement with a very unfounded allegation at one level and pay against the person of Boachie Jako without any evidence?
You see, no, that be not here. Oh,
so when you dance,
Mr. Speaker, you see, you are very objective person, and I like you for that. But you see, baby, I yetinano, ye kuo. Ye nim near ewo ekuonim. Ene ye nim near koso, bibia to ewo kuo numa yete. Ko na fre Eastern Regional Delegate ni na. Na fre omo say why na? E show omo kutupa say omo nko this direction.
Eastern Regional Delegate.
Me say wo dey from nyina na bi so omo. Led by omo chairman.
Obviously, Boachie Jako is from the Eastern region.
And
it's an Eastern region. He's from Somenya. And it's an Eastern region decided say they will vote on block basis for Boachie Jako. Does that warrant the fact to say Brian Akoshe Boachie Jako or the neighbor to work against Dr. Baumia? That is a serious allegation against Boachie Jako.
You do not know. You do not know.
And I don't think say you're fair.
And I make sure say you do not know, but we know. Look. Okay, I brought a flag bearership race in a question.
95.1.
Omo koye nyina na omo MP Dr. Mahmoud Baumia as flag bearer. One and then you spokesperson. Na ye Boachie Jako na you
primary snake.
Yes. Omo tie kuobi.
Ekuobe.
Omo wie ya no, omo tie kuobi a sabe omo mo de ne say omo no they do not support Yera. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
But say a democracy.
No, no. Boachie Jako.
And I make sure say a democracy party, internal democracy. No, Obia wanna drink any candidate to free so.
And I make sure say inti ye nim time pass. Ni waka. Sisi ano ba no so be to me Dr. Aye Adwuma but ye nim no. Say the bid is for 2032 to allow Brian Champon to come. Obano owini abani wie pe. Obe frustrated Dr. Mahmoud Baumia into obi otie mi biano. Monye rest assured said the person that can work with Dr. Mahmoud Baumia John Buedu. Omo ba Kumase Omajune said Dr. Brian Champon si sika omo betu Kumase no enye sika ketwa. Inti munjiska no edru one ma munjiska na mundi.
na montoma ne obetumi aye adwuma obetumi ama ye flag bearer.
No, but Gazi, I don't pay who make serious allegations without
saying. Serious allegation. Obi onti asembia onti masibi onfa men court. Me catch now niesie there is a deliberate attempt. So mo person mo frustrate Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And that person be frustrated no. Boatie Jako oba for chairmanship. That is the starting point. Oma kwese dem no ma planning. Banyami o hata sura o ye tumi nyina ewura. Ama mo tuma atofoma yatin ye omo planning nyina. Enti ye de ye mpe candidate bi oba aba be frustrate yewura. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye pe obi obeka party nesi. Or experience or boa Emma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
na se what Boatie Jako campaign next year. Even this week, crowd MPs are feelings almost supporting in Ninano. Obia coming up one after the other. I am for Boatie Jako. I am for Boatie Jako.
And only the template.
Or for soon can someone from the Ashanti region. So how do you say Boatie Jako campaign is skewed against
Obia on per se? Obia no ne personal or what personal problem with John Boadu.
It is microphone in our
they have personal issues with John Boadu. And yet, Unicra. They know say John Boadu can work. Or no bet me, I'm a Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, we need 2028. But they have a personal score with John Boadu, you know, or my deflected. Meanwhile, share yini nana. Regional chairman or my bending yinano. Afu fro bebre womb. How then do we go and elect a new national chairman? Yakofa Stephen in team the same thing a year 2024 me lose abase. Iti eba ne saying ena yanya regional chairman binu afoforo mu nim adwuma no so krampa. Omo first time omo be election ni. Na obi wo hono mo experience wason party no from polling station to general secretary. Oni akop election more than 2 times. Ama ye wini ababa mu. On losing election that. At the time I know ye general secretary. Na onu nipa kro no musi yemfa ni sinche ni enkofa nipa foforo mbra nipa foforo ba kwa ye kofa ne ba Stephen Ichim ene ye wie election wie ya pe wakɔhye dem yese no ho mfa no
95.1
ye Boatie Jako nso ni mfia akwa anim but nia delegate na kasa nim se ba na dwumo betumi aye no ye John Boadu.
Okay,
enti ehonum na yeso ni asro bia say we are not going to elect any chairmanship who is going to frustrate our flag bearer who is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. We are electing John Boadu at the end of the day no ono no beboa ema yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aba power obi biara obe na adwene so odisika e ba beto delegate munji skana mundi na sankofo no omayo madwene se 2032 omechi omuti no omubechi omuti omu hia chairman bia obetumi aka obia ahye dem se obia enkonkoda na ye de Brian Champion na ye de ba saade ne de ye manisi. The only person that we endorse no Yewura John Boadu onu no betumi aye adwuma na wasan so aboa ma yetumi awi ni power.
Well, Janet na blabachi
mpacho mejuso
na enema want to say
Yesu din mo bibia ye
enkomo a wonu ye di adopai de ano odin pa
me de maminche o ena motiefo nyina maminche Bengazi nso se no de eyo mo party asem ye de emfa ye ho eyo party asem. In fact Endra one of the stations frame na omuka about papa oti dominasi our central regional onene mamo baako ye 14 another person 12 another person 7 years and the last one yes 6 years and ono mu nyina da both men and women and was say omo like it's not small and omo di call police station to police for arresting him but the case is in the court and mamini see they be sorry onko court sika odi hwe nkwala no na sika odi be court ene de ekeka ho nti na omo si gender ministry mbem na omo hwe de ombetimaye I intend to go to the gender ministry to see them concerning this issue but me hwe into gender ministry omo accounts so ye me ya say Yewura ato forcing on who they need to give more money to the gender ministry to do sensitization programs. Because you care about abuser or see what you call domestic violence or the 1 million ne 2 domestic violence so you care about child abuse need ye ka ho ye nim say whether 1 million so and so ka ho on the child abuse and other things you care about gender issues are very complicated. Because as I say, when you a whole lot of sensitization programs in the schools, going to villages, going to so many places, so I will bet you my catcher or akwalasi who say who papa now or bemme bia ya will say ni say ya konekwa yesi obia yes adieno. Until our children are being destroyed because many will say me wana ena obi frame or no school or so wana ne students ne ba ko ye 11 years be ka kire ne say me papa endra or ye me say en or ye no su ena me see we ye dey or so friend ne papa no me see fa ne papa ne number mami odi ne mam number mami a me friend no ena me see wo basi endra wo ba ya wo si wo be dan nempa so wo da ya wo di wo sasu anytime a wo ba wo di wo sasu so ne nufo ne de keka ho o si oboa obi pese won destroy me see ka wo no tum wo ka say me gina we do I look like a fool to you 11 years aba be ka nsem na wo kan ye no wo be hu say akwala no nobody will do that wo nim say sa papa we see oboa o si wa twantro enye ne kure bla 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 na me see hwe minim say you are lying but enye hwe see we see one akola no ka che me say wunye ne hwe anka nye sa anka yebdi wo beko but ye ji akola no free ne chen di na ma ne nana na o si na ntimi hwe no me see oye chen wo ye monster nti ense say even obema kurampo no mo ye boy and girl nti ejin omo mienu ne nyina di ma omo grandmother o si ye boy ni de ye ma ne bet na ne chen na me see debi sisi amu ye gay fo na obi a otimi ye ne ba girl say wo betima ye obema ne so wo ye nipa boni ni wo like so me can sempi wonim say minim onu kasa wiye within 2 weeks time oko school kwa ye obisa onu di omu chi no red handed akola no ye 12 years eno omu di no koto me ne wo kase wo nsa wo msisia hwe djuma bia wo sorry say wo be ye adiboni bia wo si wo be ye wo wiase ha onyankopon wo be make sure say at the end of the day like you be exposed into to me the gender ministry we should pay more attention to it because it can ho de bia na gender ministry na me ye otikoja ba wo ho no in fact all women's organizers enunti na ya MPP for me see like one thing that they have is that they are when they are in government they want to rule, they want things to work well. Otikojaba making sure say every women's organizer in all the other political parties, whether we are PMP, we are PNC, we are MPP, NDC, of ayeka omo board so. Na ye nyina wo board no so to make sure say we be picking information na we di ba je betima ye be call a International Women's Day celebration or all the other political parties kan ho enyo no kwa na ye enu di na na Akufo-Addo yi no a eye mi ya because me who say like obi a obomodin to try to make things comfortable. People don't like that person. Me, obia time no ono na me pen asem because I will go into the details to see why you don't like that person. Ya ukwa ho enye MPP ana NDC intra na create all the ministries. They are there for Ghanaians who. Enti enye so obi be so free political party so ba owo hontra enye party members. Who ministries are especially omo ye MP4. Enuti na misi yenji sa a policy nem free ho obi oye MP ni bia man bedane minister stay in parliament. They are not working for Ghana. A whole ministry would be Bema MP or this ministry says any omudi Ministry of Local Government Mahama Yergari or the beye jumama NDC for wo honmo wukwa wo be hu NDC for apaki wo hono our Afrin constituency from Boku apaki wo hono mu ti say oho ye constituency office. Me say me party Basura. Now I appoint you as a minister. Now me who any of your constituency members inside any ministry. I will remove you from that place. Because that ministry is not for constituency people. And your constituency party office, no. And it's a ministry, it's for business. Create another constituency officer, would be wujuma. So don't go and pack your constituency for our ministry, sir. Ye kwa only political parties for ne doho. And I don't even know. You will go there and then go and join a very long queue because this are only in the constituency for no. So Jamie can say the Ministry of Gender has been neglected. And now Ministry of Gender minim senior minister no ye ni juma. But on making sure say women's organizers no from the various political parties no on for monka ho no munye dwumadini na otise bibi koso wo baby a mon wait say obi beba onye press conference. In fact the gender ministry budget onye press conference no nka Ghana for who say the minister for this in finance the gender ministry is the one with the lowest budget anytime budget. Meanwhile the problems in the gender ministry surpasses all the ministries in this country. Look at what is going on every day abuse and as you see abuse Ghana no enye obi o eye obema onu ankasa wun on this nti anka media anka me pese gender ministry no be make sure say oba bia wo be free wukunu nchen fa nkola amoka ho ena before wo be kwa say woni accommodation a kone ko ka kire dof susu efo say mpacho wo mi kunu no mi be jan no we ni we ntra nti mi pese mi njan mi nkola won nchen but mi nisika mu wo fie kurampo a onbe pam wukunu no afrisa fie ho no ma gifie na ma wonu akwala no because onu de obetima kwa hwehwe one single disembi but wonu nkola no you need protection enti men sorry say me de meko na wo di bag akọ man bi so mo ye nipa boni for sorry a prostitution because o person onko wari ro nje no nsa ko don't do that because wo jai wo ma na wo kunu aye omu say at the end of the day God will not listen because you like marriage so much so that you don't care leaving your children and going to marry a different man. You don't care. Any woman who is not protecting the children is not worth to be called a woman. Because some mami we mini wuke say. Osi on who say ne kunu no oye ne bano. Osi o anko be su but baby omotino obiani ho. Osi osu na oboniti obe kum no a. Odini be sie na obian hu baby a okoye. Nti enu nti na oye kum. And that is the only reason why I mean kashi. But 6 years, 7 years, you ran away from the house and left these children in the hands of your husband. That is wickedness on the part of Sap Mameno. To me, I think the woman didn't do well. Okay. And this one, I think that society must come in and criticize her for that rule. Say ube jwania jai wuma for how many tangible reasons? Baby obe shwekaya ye fu we. Omu nanti wo baby no omu mbamu wo omu nchen obe kanse mpacho hwemi nkola mami miba. They don't move and leave their children. Na wa sorry afa wo maya afia kwa baby ajai wuma ama wukuna yo omu say. So I don't think it was. In fact, the thing hurt me so much.
Okay.
I couldn't sleep last night.
Thank you. Bengazi Mabembra so Babintio kakra on the gold board extortion issue and then the court issues abemuda yan wrap up na
Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
I think sir on gold board and some seminar I think it's been very clear and that Ghanaians must be very grateful to the IMF. However, Mr. Speaker, na netiene se anka IMF amba mbekasa asemi ya nkyerɛ ya. Anka wan anka bebo ya manie say you make it sa lossy. Mr. Speaker, that is my question. Sanka kwesi bronino amba mbeka nkyerɛ Ghana for say Ghana for yakoton mu gold. Na gold na makwa akoton no eka sei eno mabo. $1.7 billion no. Sanka IMF amba mbeka nkyerɛ ya. Anka wan anka bebo ya manie. That's always been my question. And the Ghanaians must be grateful to the IMF. Yenda IMF mpanimfoɔ no ase. That means nso sɛ auditor and accountant general no auditor general any other states auditors no. Why so omo ama yehu? Now it only took the intervention of the IMF. And san yeba be hu nukura ewom. It's not just say eduru baby a empanimfo no mo de nneoma bi sie yen. Eduru baby empanimfo no de nneoma sie yen. Na Sami Gyamfi de mesre no yewura. Owo opposition, who can send bebria na enya no kre. Obia ma mechew, obia anya wo hwe. Ebi ti say o kan say yewura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e na Haptel ye ne dia na Ghana ni bia to prepaid a ebi kɔ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ho. San yo ma nyina na enya no kre enso wo kaye. Ene Sami Gyamfi ko ka no ho asɛmpɛ na wama ne lawyers fo aye den atwerɛw. Na o threaten say obesiu. Na je say yewura Sami Gyamfi oye bully. Na obi oye bully bia no ompese ne yanko ebe den ebe bully no. We are in this country. Sikana abesne kono. Eso say National Cathedral de ya. Omode bo MPP fo chi say MPP fo to amuna kese bi to $1.7 billion. And ekọ. Mr. Speaker. Sami Gyamfi ye wo kroma hanumi. He organized and me no ka say Nabila. Do you know say a year bi ambaya. Eto Sami Gyamfi ye okoye ma naso no. Sami Gyamfi organized the most expensive funeral in the history of our country. Edmani in-law. Mr. Speaker, Sami Gyamfi ne sika or say ewo naso hono. So uhu documenta eliki ewo sika or say wo naso na yie no a oye meshew.
Document ben eliki.
Oh, wo de nyabotre. Nyabotre sisi ano eninam social media ma ono apa ho chew say sa document no mema number out.
Oh how?
Oh me ka kyerɛw sika or say ye or naso na yie no. Next week nyame ya adoma me ba I will share a copy with you and your listeners. Canopy, sika kura almost say canopy when to Missy Hospital. Sika almost say where the ane any champagne, any sound your money no VVIP baby or betina decoration. Sika almost say what decoration won kwano. To Missy agenda 11 hospitals baby no. Sana ye nyina ni nyina ekyire no. Ya ye gold na wuni akwa akoto. Ene waboka. But ya me ja ye see a man minus ne one more top gold ni nyina e ma mo ye o ma bufuo ne say oba no abeto gold ne at no price or no pay. No international market wakwa akwadwe mu ebo akese. Na wi ase aye buy one ne ton gold boka. One ne ton gold a otumi boka. Sami Gyamfi ne ho ayi aye nyina no abra no wo opposition no oka kasa bia bi. Magana for nyan wi ahye mu se we de ye de ade hye ne nsa obetumi aye den Nabila obetumi aye ne ye onkofa ka bia amfa nye den emfa mbre Ghana go for oil no so kan say o mo se Ghana ne ye boka meboa but the way NDC for kan
good for reserve
exactly
Castle
the way NDC for kan no omo kan say omo de omo ba e kapa say sa program ne be cost under their watch omo be nke cost there ensida. Enu na ama Sami Gyamfi ho aye yin enye bibia enti Nabila sebi o utina baby na sebi onka obi nse ya wasam ba obi abehu the way obeden obeka no meboa but se uka obi se te se bia te na Sam George oye na odi eslowusu atem ne ade eneme no ka say ye network uni obia kasa onipakro ni gina sonso onte wonka 95.1 nti se Ghana for sorry Sam George so a omudika ano ese fata se omu be den ebe gina Sam George so Sami Gyamfi ni se mo ka ye nyina no ene wona wo hye hoyi wakwa akoton Ghana ye japade ama ya boka to the tune of 1.7 million so $1.7 billion and as you see, Mr. Speaker, only the politics of equalization, you are more, and as some also, Matu Amuna, Kamudi Si Cathedral. Now, Amuna no Mutu, now $1.7 billion.
Okay. Si for mama na memra
Nabila, now $1.7 billion. And untiana Ghana for catch there, MPP for say, Ma ye say, ni say, mon kwana fie. Na ya ma end this for nya day, Embra. Modia mobile a kana MPP bottle one modia ma bakano bear times 25. Moses still, Massa modia mayenka. No bi obeka samia jim finance mbia no sani pakro no ye de ne be court sami jam fin some aka wo kroma hanum nyina ho na de ne court to Mr. Speaker ni aba no mesre sani mpanimfo eka no there needs to be a bipartisan approach eka aba beto honom no Ghana taxpayer na bebre into ekwan bia so no mo ma yenya den ye hwehwem na ye nhwe ekwan a ye befa so a next time sa eka no nsanso nya den emba bio. But ye politics say ni ya. Won sami jemfo no wo dwen wo reputation wo dan. Say o man na nkasa befa no ntuma pa fra dia. And it's not the right way. What boka jitum o first time ni opani ana Ghana for we de menya no ye mesremo mo fa ncheme ye kwaye nim no say ni ye beye Ghana for ye nkofo bi o mo abadai o mo beto wase. But so we say gem say ni say asema ban memo bi anka sisi or divert attention say minority leader kra extortionist e ma no so akwa akoye yi ma sema ese ye ka no den ka no he is succeeding in diverting attention into your best you Sami Jemfi what from Sregana for Pagana for chow na my rest assurance be ana assurance say ye kwaye nim no this cost ya abano ensibio na can afford to bone becho
Janet mama nchio kakra wo ho na yenko
to me die me hwe Ghana ena senia omo pe obi a owo sika omo mfa ho baby a wonye sika na afri they are not concerned where you got the money from. If you're a rich person, they will worship you. They will bow down to the ground to worship you. Making religious leaders are omo Ghana. You can't about civil society organizations for you can't about the media, you can't about politicians. Obia they worship people who have money. Which was a medium fear minu wuke say. What to say Arabian kings is here minu wuke say. Semi jemvi free gold board be bana wo share doma edinity. And na me can about media for me can about TikTokers. And na omo muye bloggers. Even John Mahama obi amane sa respect no. Sami Jimfi ye can about Sami Jimfi in this country. Only John Mahama jina for contest obi biti president Mahama. Mini wuneke. And where he got the money from. Omo mudine chino, they don't care. So we were in a country that people praises immorality and don't like morality. Yeah. Because Sami Jimfi mo mudine chia. Even pastors are praising him in their churches. Yeah, about omo ye gate watchers to make sure say obi omudini ko to agency bi ase on ye djuma magana ye nhwe ne hu GRA for to like investigate Sami Jemfi to see say sikana odiko ye ne what kura ne father-in-law funeral no onye sa sikana wo hifa. How much is Sami Jemfi being paid in Ghana to have this amount of money to do this luxurious Saudi Arabian style funeral for the father-in-law? Onye sikani wahifa. Majority of our problems can be traced back to GRA because the Ghana Revenue Authority is supposed to watch. Mitisi omusi Sami Jemfi. See, extortionist. Obi extortionist. It means he say o man sika enya sa na eka no. Na wo Sami Jemfi e de be ndwuma na wo ya obeti obi hwehwe sika wo nchen a o pese on extort you because me gina hwe obi ba say o be extort me a you extort nothing. But Sami Jemfi, where did you get money to the extent say obi pese on extorting money from you? The GRA, the Ghana Revenue Authority, should be investigating Sami Jemfi as we speak now. You see, I saw say Solomon Kansa the petition kwama OSP and me too say OSPC obey investigation and I me see OSP dear you can about accountability any political party color. Accountability is looking for truth. That's what accountability means. But what OSP me the petition be man concerning Okudzeto Ablakwa and the airport residents. Because we share in salary. Now we share or see in the year a lawyer. Me kunu ye lawyer. Ye ni sasi kano. Enti we share baby omutino. Now we share Okudzeto Ablakwa ni salary. And ye nim se wonye dwuma bia nka ho ye nim. And ni yirin so ye nim. Baby omutino me say investigate to know where he gets money to pay for rent for that place. Who sa OSP we amini wu kese ya. Who omudi wu call court asisi a court di wa sem sa about yi. Who sorry a wunya hwi. But immediately they talk about
they didn't call court or him.
Supreme Court man dina nkwa yi ne post dina na omusa di ne call ya akwa di ne post man no. Ene na make no. Sa OSP no. Asisi a osa won the powers no. Onye hwi wo me petition no.
Because sa OSP na enye kasa papa.
So the OSP who went to court and they took away his powers and gave back his powers to him. Is that OSP I'm talking about? This OSP never investigated this in what Okudzeto Ablakwa. But when it comes to the opposition, OSP are Osro ruling government. Osro ruling send your Osro NDC for OSP. What the OBSM command ne NDC he will not go near right to that place. But opposition brabehwe now sorry actually code now onim send your kasa OSP before you talk about Afenyo Makin's investigation please talk about my investigation of Okudzeto Ablakwa's residence at Airport Hills because he cannot get the amount of money he's paying and his salary it does not correlate. And we want to see the correlation.
We name the businesses.
Thank you. So it will be able, or your public servants. You see? So that is why the OSP should do what? Investigate him.
Thank you. Mamina Janet Nabla say, na mena Mengazi ase, me did Kwame Appiah Kubi. I don't pay Mamina me team nina no ase na yemfa unsi na ye the thought leadership program at the Bramo. We are talking about food safety. We do anina would you know you safe food there. I don't pay you near TV, on your FM, ready to mediation con at the bro. I today said on your leadership thought forum. And I don't pay stay with us. Now you be cross you over. Now you the sound commoding in no idea. We need a speaker. Don't do me any ochina. You be signing munina no idea. Makramunina. Good morning.